Did you know using your browser in incognito mode doesn't actually protect your privacy? Take back your privacy with IPVanish VPN. Just one tap and all your data, passwords, communications, browsing history, and more will be instantly protected. IPVanish makes you virtually invisible online. Use IPVanish on all your devices, anytime you go online at home and especially on public Wi-Fi. Get IPVanish now for 70% off a yearly plan with this exclusive offer at ipvanish.com/audio.
Hello
And welcome
to BB on Blast.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz.
And we're here to talk about another wild week of BBUK. God, that's one episode in particular was just like
What?
crazy.
Really?
Just like I could.
What, the one last night? It was Lily shoving the
No,
crisps in her
last
face.
night was a bit boring. I thought.
I like last
there was
night.
one where you had to do the notes, and I thought,
Oh, did I?
Thank
Oh,
fuck.
God. Good luck with that then.
Uh-oh.
What was going on in that episode?
I don't know. Everyone was just
Rule breaks?
yeah, don't
The
know.
Red Witch?
Arguing. Yeah,
The Red Witch. Red Witch is coming.
The wolf.
If you're, I just want to say, if you're listening on YouTube, which some people are, subscribe on the actual podcasting apps. Probably a better experience unless you've got YouTube Premium.
Yeah, and that's expensive. YouTube Premium.
Is it?
So we're recording this before the eviction, which is in an hour. We've not got an hour right now. And we wanted to talk about the hot topic of the week. Hot topic.
Hang on, can we talk about the eviction quickly?
What eviction?
Tonight's eviction.
Oh, yeah.
Because by the time you come back, maybe it's done.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Marcello.
we're hoping Marcello
Get
goes,
Marcello
right?
out.
I haven't voted yet. Have you?
Yeah, of course. I voted as soon as he said your pH levels are off.
We'll come back to
I
that.
literally got on my phone and voted at that
Do you
exact
know,
moment.
As a gay man, I had no idea what that meant. I just thought it meant
took
like...
me a second.
Did it?
Yeah, to clock it, yeah.
I just thought it meant like in the body or whatever.
Yeah.
But of course it didn't, when Marcello's concerned.
He's basically insinuating that she's got a yeast infection.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he's insinuating.
Oh.
Grim, isn't it? Grim. A grim man who needs to go. And as for Late and Live, they're bullshit every time he's mentioned it. That is just insane. It was just at a new level this week.
Have you been watching it?
Oh, I think
properly?
I have. I've been watching it.
No one says they want him to go. In the panel, ever.
And people say all sorts of shit about Ali. No one says anything. They say stuff about him. And they always jump in and defend him. It's really weird. Especially when in this 2024,
Yeah.
you know, supposedly right on environment, although we'll come to that as well. It's just like, it's weird. I don't get it. I guess they don't want to ruin his reputation, but...
But he's doing that himself.
Yeah, and don't they want
on Big Brother, people present themselves as they do,
Yeah.
right? And that gets shown. That's just the way it is.
Also, as I said to
Can't
you...
launder people's image.
Also, as I said to you earlier in the week, if they don't want us to see him that way, don't show us those bits. And then we
Well.
won't know.
Well, speaking of which...
You can't show us those bits and then go, oh no, it's not what you think it is, when I've seen it with my own eyes. It is.
Well, you've seen the clips on the live feed, right?
Yeah, well, what, him grabbing Lily around the throat?
Yeah.
I think, to be honest,
Just banter.
I don't think it's that bad.
I mean, she
But-
did come up to him doing the play
Yeah,
fight
it's
and
just,
he went like that.
It's just like, I don't think that's that bad. But if you're not allowed to touch people without consent, then you're not allowed to touch people without consent. To me, that action alone isn't that bad, but in with everything else, it builds up to a series of bad behaviour.
Yeah, well, that
So-
didn't get put in the edit either.
No, of course it didn't.
But it's funny how these things like, slipped out on the live feed.
Yeah, oops.
Whereas half of the live feed, we don't see anything. And
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
bit that you let out.
They always do this shit on BBUS as well, just like, oops.
Anyway, should we talk about the watermelon in the room?
God, I've not heard so much about watermelon since Jackson Mickey was in BBUS.
That's a throwback I didn't expect to hear right now. Obviously, this is the hot topic of the week. There's no way that we can't talk about it.
Some people might not know who, if you're not on Twitter and you're
Or waiting on ITVX
yeah,
uploads.
you wouldn't necessarily know.
Wow.
So we need to
God.
explain.
So if anyone doesn't know, in the week, Tuesday's episode? Yes, Tuesday's episode featured Ali wearing her T-shirt, which featured a watermelon. I do remember thinking, that watermelon looks funny shape. Because it didn't look like a normal watermelon. It's in an odd shape. Do you know why it's an odd shape?
I do.
Because
it's, well, I know why. But why you put me on the spot like
I just wanted to ask you. And
No, I didn't know, no.
But you know,
I know
it's
now.
in the shape of the map of Israel.
Yes,
Yeah.
now I know, but I did not know.
I actually didn't notice the T-shirt at all. I remember thinking, that's a funny shaped watermelon, but not really thinking deeper than that.
No.
And going, oh, that's what it is. But did you even know that the watermelon was a symbol associated with Palestine?
No, I didn't.
So I've seen people using the watermelon on social media, and I thought it was just like, you know how sometimes emojis get like co-opted into things, like the dinosaur emoji for the tufts. That's a bad one, obviously.
Oh right, I didn't even know that either.
No?
God, I'm well out of it.
I think it's because like people say
they're a dinosaur.
So they've like tried
relic,
to. They have the purple and green hearts in combination. That's a bad one to look out
really?
for. That's a red
didn't
flag.
know that.
And they also have the dinosaur as well.
Oh,
so they've got a
shit.
plethora of
God,
them.
what if I accidentally use the dinosaur and then people think I was her? Oh no!
No, it tends to be like in the screen name.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then the watermelon, I know that people use it as a symbol of solidarity with the people of Palestine who are being subjected to horrific crimes by Israel. There's no doubt that, horrific pictures came out of like a burning hospital in the last couple of weeks. So horrific that it's almost like you can't process it.
I certainly can't.
It's almost like something from a film or a video game. That's how bad they look. So yeah, I knew that like it was the thing that was used, but I'd never made the association of this is a t-shirt that represents that. Obviously, if you don't know what happened, here's the gist of it. ITV broadcast that episode. The t-shirt was visible throughout. They broadcast late and live as well, with clips of Ali in the t-shirt. Subsequently, I don't know how to describe them, but some people on Twitter, let's just say people, because I don't know how to describe them, made complaints.
Instigators?
Is it? I don't know.
Well, yeah, troublemakers, I don't know.
Some people who are Zionists basically complained and
on
said
the other
that
side of the argument,
on the wrong side of history, basically said that the t-shirt represents the idea of, and this is the ironic bit, should I find the actual post? They basically said the t-shirt with the watermelon over the map of Israel basically instigates genocide against the people that are in Israel now, the Israeli people. But isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
Don't you think that what is happening is exactly that, but from Israel over Gaza and Palestine?
That's just...
Because we've actually got contribution from, we can say who, right? Can we say who?
I mean, she hasn't said can we, but I don't think she'll mind.
Our friend and a very lovely listener, Rowan, she's given us a gist of like the history of like the watermelon thing.
Yeah, and it's very short, don't worry.
And to be honest, I just thought, it's an emoji that people use as a code.
It's a good way she's put it. It's very clear and easy to understand for the thick out here like me on this subject.
So we had this contribution to read out, and it basically helps me understand the watermelon even more, because I just thought people are using it as a symbol, especially since, I don't know, did you ever, I've actually had to mute them and block them, but like Israel's Twitter account, they started doing all these sponsored ads at the start of the conflict, making out like they're so like, progressive, and there was like a soldier with like a pride flag. It was weird shit that they were putting out there, like, but you can't be gay in Palestine, therefore what we're doing is like justified. That kind of messaging.
Oh god.
So I thought it was just a response that people created to just like flood replies with watermelons.
Okay, right.
Ironically,
like the snake with Taylor Swift back in the day.
Ironically, it's what's happening on the BBUK socials now. There's a lot of that as backlash.
Oh, is there?
Oh, the long and short of this is ITV took down the episode and edited out the t-shirt completely and just pasted like a black block over the black t-shirt.
Is that what they did? A black block?
You haven't seen it?
No.
I thought it was going to be blurred. You'd probably still see that there was a colour there, but
not a black block.
Just quite, what's the word?
Oh, crudely.
Crudely, yeah, quite crudely done a Photoshop job on it.
Big Brother.
But the thing
what
is,
the hell?
But the other side of this is, I feel for the Big Brother team who had to go through and do that frame by frame.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Because it's obviously like the threat of Ofcom or whatever that have made them do this.
Yeah, but now loads of people are basically boycotting the show because of it.
Well, it's not good for the show at all.
No, it's not good because...
It's not good for us either, because I don't want the show to be cancelled.
And it's not good for us because it's kind of...
It's a downer on the week.
Yeah, it's kind of like pathetic to say that though, but it's like...
Yeah, but it does.
It does. Like, I want to like have fun podcasting this. This sounds really bad. Never mind.
Selfie.
Read out what Rowan said.
Right, anyway, here's the background to the watermelon stuff from Rowan. It's only offensive to big babies. Israel banned the Palestinian flag, so Palestinians living in Israel, they call them Arab Israelis, or the occupied territories, which are Gaza and the West Bank, use the image of the watermelon because it's the same colour as the flag. By the way, it's the same colour as the Palestinian flag.
I like that. That's kind of like...
Covert.
Yeah, it's good. It's sneaky. Yeah, I like it.
The extremely sensitive genocide enthusiasts love to cry and say that the watermelon image is threatening to remove the Jewish people from the area. In reality, back when Israel was called Palestine, Muslims, Christians and Jews lived together in peace. It is in fact the Israeli government who's been ethnically cleansing the land of its indigenous people for the past 75 years. The shirt is a call to free the people living under military rule. It's not a call to violence. The goal is basic human rights for the indigenous population.
Thanks
So
for that, man.
that was the context of the watermelon, but people obviously have different takes on it, depending on where they stand.
Sure. My question is, why let Ali into the house in the first place with the T-shirt if the T-shirt is problematic?
Yeah.
Or according to them.
Okay, I've got a couple of thoughts on this, because I'm like, there's no way nobody on the production who checks the clothes
Knew what it was.
didn't realise.
Know, yeah.
However, I have also, by the way, approached...
Just shout out Trish's tweets. They've not known to like let something slide back in the day.
Well, this is another example of obviously
a fuck
something...
up. A fuck up.
A fuck up. Okay.
Let's not beat around the bush.
Okay, we won't. I've contacted ITV because I wanted to see if I could get to the bottom of what is the problem that we are having to... that Big Brother are having to avoid, because there's many parties involved in this, right? There's like the channel, there's the Ofcom, the regulator, and there's Big Brother, and they're all like separate entities. Yeah. But if there's like some kind of breach of broadcasting code, what was it? Now Big Brother couldn't tell me. Yeah. ITV couldn't tell me. Sorry, it doesn't say Big Brother. But they did send me the actual statement, which is their official statement on this. A spokesperson for Big Brother said, God, we're very journalistic these days. All housemate items are checked by our production team before they go into the Big Brother house to ensure they comply with the rules with a capital R. I want to see those rules.
Oh my God, with a capital R. It's not the Bible.
And compliance requirements. Big Brother does not allow any personal items into the house that could be deemed harmful.
Okay. How is it harmful?
The T-shirts can be
a T-shirt's not harmful. It's just got a swastika on it.
Yeah. We regret that the implications of this particular item of clothing were not fully understood in our bag checks or prior to broadcast of last night's show. We apologise to any viewers who've been offended. I don't think they should be apologising. No. By the broadcast.
Grow up if you've been offended.
And assure viewers that Big Brother was unaware of the implications of the image.
Big Brother, you're supposed to see everything.
Big Brother does see it all, but doesn't understand it all.
Yeah, Big Brother's like, I see it, a watermelon, fine.
There's more though. The item of clothing has been removed from the house. The housemate has been spoken to.
Oh.
And they have expressed that they are unaware of the implications and did not wish to cause any harm or offence.
Oh, putting it on Ali.
Any offensive messaging associated with the image does not reflect the values or beliefs of Big Brother. That's the end of the statement.
Hold on, Ali is unaware of the messaging.
Well,
no,
this is where we need to go next.
Yeah.
My bugbear with that is that I do think Ali purposely, obviously packed.
Of course.
Ali has a stance on genocide, which is she's anti-it and she's pro-peace.
Yeah, and she's got trans rights T-shirt. She's obviously making political statements with her T-shirt.
Yes. And I guess what I take issue with is Big Brother / ITV bowing to the pressure of one set of views, because if you're going to do that, then surely anyone can complain about any T-shirt. Like TERFs can complain about trans rights or human rights.
Yeah,
the trans rights or human rights T-shirt, and are we going to remove that from the house as well?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah,
like,
you're right.
What bothers me is that I think that losing this T-shirt will have been a very upsetting experience for Ali. Yeah. Because she has a moral... Yeah. This represents her moral standpoint on this, and she probably feels strongly about putting that there on TV.
And also, why didn't they show it on TV? We saw Pete Burns getting his gorilla coat removed.
Yes.
I know it seems a weird comparison, but
it's the same thing.
It's a legitimate comparison.
No, it's the exact same thing, because viewers complained.
Yeah, and it is...
And the item was dealt with.
Yeah. Although that item was offensive to pretty much everyone. But that's a different story. But yeah, we saw that on TV.
Yeah.
Mind you, I can see if they're scared of a t-shirt, they're not going to want to touch a conversation about that in the diary room, are they?
No.
Because if Ali gets pissy about it, then maybe they probably did film it and thought, we just can't put that out
Well, they
there.
would have filmed it.
Yeah.
Of course they would have filmed it.
Yeah.
Because where else would it happen apart from the diary room?
Yeah.
But maybe this is like not a Big Brother conversation. Do you think it would be a
Oh,
conversation,
right.
not as Big Brother, but as production?
Could be, yeah. But I feel like Ali's getting told off for something, which is just totally
I think
not fair.
my problem with the statement is it makes out like Ali didn't know, and Ali obviously knows.
Yeah, of course she knew.
And Ali can't speak up on this, and she won't be included talking about this. And
No.
there's no way that having had a conversation where she's had to leave the diary room, go and get a t-shirt, take it back, that it isn't being talked about in the house.
No, of course not.
And if there's clips from the live feed from this week, from after that, where people were going, Ali seems really down, she seems really
Right.
sad. Lily was trying to cheer her up. She was sitting by her side, like kind of...
God, imagine trying to explain it to Lily. Fuck me. You think I'm bad?
But Lily at least had empathy. You can see it, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
of
I've
course.
retweeted one of those clips because I think like now, if that's the context, I can see why she would be like that. And so my problem, I think of a few people's problem, is not just like the removal of the t-shirt, but the fact that we haven't been shown it, because that's a big part of Ali's experience on Big Brother, and it's also been a news headline. Like BBC were reporting about ITV editing out this watermelon t-shirt.
And the Twitter streets have been like up in arms about it, haven't they? Like it's been
What
a
have you
big
seen?
story. Yeah, people are getting very, very upset and very angry about it. But then I've had people arguing with me because I was replying to a comment from that Big Brother Plus did a good tweet about it.
Right.
And then I replied, and then someone said to me, no one's ever been allowed to have like a t-shirt in the house with like a political statement on it. And I was thinking, I wonder if that is true. But also, so what's the difference between a political statement on a t-shirt and Nathan saying he loves Nigel Farage and blah blah blah? What's the actual difference?
Khaled being present in the house and talking about the fact that his family had to move his grandmother out of Lebanon because of bombing.
Exactly. Like I don't get it.
I've
I don't
heard
get
someone
why
say you might as well remove Khaled at this point then, if that's the problem. If you can't face this issue on screen.
I don't get why a t-shirt is like the red line where that has to go. But then this person who was not making much sense said, you can't argue with a t-shirt and it's there like whether you want it to be or not. I thought, well, Nathan's there whether I want it to be or not, going on about how funny Boris Johnson is. Do you know what I mean? It's just look, one of the things I wanted to say about this, because I sound I don't like talking about subjects that I don't know about well, and that's why I don't really like talking about this. It's not because I'm like uncomfortable talking about it. If I knew it back to front, I would talk about it and give my opinion very forcefully, like I do on everything. But because I don't really know the ins and outs, that's where I'm like, I don't really know what to say, and it's not that I don't want to offend people. I don't really care about offending people, but I want to have the correct view on it for me, and I just feel ignorant. And that's why I'm nervous about it. I'm not nervous about talking about it, but I just don't want to put my foot in it. I fear it's too late for that.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think you have.
What about Ali's eviction song? Watermelon, Sugar, Harry Styles?
Okay, now you've put your foot in it then, Tricky.
Come on.
I mean, she'd probably like that, to be fair.
They did drag off Daisy's friend with the flag as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, but that wasn't about the flag.
No,
That was
what
about
was
trying
it?
to mount the stage.
Yeah, bollocks.
Going back to that, if you didn't see that as well, Daze's friend in the audience had the Palestinian flag, and Daze was on the stage jumping around going, "Oh, you bought the flag!"
Yeah.
And then security, she was obviously trying to give Daze the flag. Security obviously grabbed her from behind and dragged her away. Daze was just laughing as an activist, didn't face her whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's like, yay!
It's like when Madonna went down those steps at the Brit Awards, wasn't it?
See, that was definitely some commentary on
Yeah.
Israel-Palestine in that performance,
Yeah.
which also wasn't allowed. So it's
really?
like, what is this weird broadcasting rule? That's what I want to know, and that's what I hoped ITV would help me with, but they didn't.
I feel like they don't even know. I feel like they're just sort of working out as they go along.
Oh, the powers
Just
that be.
Oh, well, this person's shouting louder, so let's appease them. This person's shouting louder, let's appease them. It shouldn't be that.
It's the other big brother that's controlling all of this and pulling all the strings.
We need the ITV rule book. We need the Ofcom rule book.
This is really what I want to know, and if anyone does know, what the broadcasting standards are and how this is different to the trans rights and human rights teacher, I would like to know.
Well, trans people so marginalised as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, what is the difference? But then what if you're in there with a turf t-shirt on? Do you know what I mean? Like, well, J.K. Rowling is my bitch or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then we'd
be complaining.
Then we'd
want the t-shirt
exactly.
out.
So you've got to think about it like that.
So is it a two-way street?
Well, I feel that's kind of a hate crime if you're doing that, in my opinion. But
but people are claiming the watermelon t-shirt is a hate crime against Israelis.
See,
this Israel issue is such a hot potato, and the biggest problem is that as soon as you speak against it, as we are now, people.
We're not speaking against it.
I am speaking against genocide. I am.
Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah.
But people will jump down your throat and say you're anti-Semitic. But it's not that. It could be Muslim people wreaking havoc across the world. It could be Christians. It could be anyone.
I mean,
and I'd still be against it.
Have wreaked havoc in their own ways, haven't they?
It could be literally anyone. And people would still be against this war because it's just horrific. And we are upholding it.
Look,
not us personally, but our governments.
BB on Blast is against all war.
We are.
Let's just put it that way.
I just want us to all get along, apart from rowing in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, and also everyone on Twitter who's just acting the absolute goat. Not just about this, but just in general. People on Twitter have just been insane this series.
You've been saying that, but what if you...
just people just so angry and so disagreeable. Just about the smallest of things. I just find it weird. Like, people are out of control out there. I think people are bored. I don't know. It's strange. It's bothering me because it's like, you can't just have an opinion. If you disagree with it, just disagree with it. We've got to have an argument about every fucking thing. Mind you, I do it as well. So I won't say that. Have we covered that well? Probably not, but we've covered it.
For me, the saddest thing is that what has happened is like turning fans off of Big Brother again.
That's the saddest part of the genocide.
No!
Stop.
I mean, the whole way this is being handled, it's really making people turn off.
And that's the last thing Big Brother needs, because it needs the ratings.
And it's making people stop their online coverage of it. Talking about G-Dave's been boycotting.
Yeah.
There's like those big players in the fandoms.
People who I respect.
Out.
People who I respect the opinion of are like, this is just a total outrage. And I'm like, I believe them, it's an outrage.
I believe you.
Yeah, I do.
And I also want to be fair to Big Brother that, okay, this was missed. That is a mess up. They had to do what they had to do because they were forced to do so. And there's a lot of work involved in frame by frame, rubbing out in a black marker.
I don't give a shit
Ali's
about that.
t-shirt.
That's their own problem. Someone got overtime for that.
And then a lot of people were like, where's the episode? People were trying to catch up and they couldn't.
I can't believe people were actually bothering to try and catch up. It's been good though. That's the bad part. It's been a good series.
It's good, but I'm just worried about where this leads us.
Yeah.
Like, is Big Brother causing too many problems for ITV that actually it's not worth it? It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
And I don't want that to happen. But I also don't want to live in a world where Big Brother is so edited and censored that we're not seeing the real Big Brother.
No.
Like, these people are cast because they have views on the world. And when they express them, they're edited out, literally.
It'd be interesting what happens when Ali actually does come out and what her interview is like. Because I could see her...
You know who I want to talk to as soon as she
gets
out.
Yeah, I know. But I could see her blowing up in the interview.
Of course she will.
Yeah, and that would be good. Also, I'd be interested to see, sorry, off topic, but if Marcello does go tonight, exactly what his interview's like. If he is going to get any cool blowback from what he's done.
Sorry, I just thought about you saying about that in the interview.
Yeah.
Just to go back to that point.
Yeah.
It's not going to get mentioned in the interview, so she won't have a chance to. Imagine how dazed you are when you come out of... Oh, shout out to Daze. Imagine how dazed you are leaving the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to think, I need to mention my t-shirt.
No,
unless
true.
she's really got a...
Yeah, be in a bonnet about it.
Yeah.
Rightly so. Oh, God. Trivialising absolutely everything.
And here's one other thing. I've got another point on this. And I do want to go and eat my food, which has arrived. I think that part of the storyline between Khaled and Ali has been impacted by the t-shirt.
Oh, really?
Because if you remember in last night's show, there was a scene where they basically agreed to make up again.
Yeah.
Kind of called a truce, said that they didn't want it to be awkward, bridges are burnt, blah, 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 but let's just get along. And I wonder if it's because Ali's been so upset about the t-shirt, and obviously Khaled being Palestinian Lebanese, obviously has some feelings about the T-shirt. Maybe they found some common ground over that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you think Ali would not have a problem with him just sort of partly on that basis alone?
Well,
it's interesting that she has such an issue
playing
with
up to
him.
the cameras the whole time.
And he's only 23 though.
There's a lot of people that really don't like Ali as well.
Oh,
so,
I know. Yeah, but I understand why.
But she better be a witch, because I don't think she's going to need witchcraft to survive an eviction.
Big time. Yeah, I understand why people don't like her. She's not likeable as such, but she's bloody great character. And
Why do I like her so much?
I admire her because she's different. It's a different type of person in there, and we need that. And intelligent as well, and bloody great hair also. I wonder if Big Brother bought her a new T-shirt.
So that's the T-shirt issue. I hope we've covered it from all angles. If you've got opinions,
I'm sure we have not covered that from all angles.
Don't troll us.
Don't have a go at us, but please just give us your intelligent, thoughtful opinion about it as well.
Yeah, if you've been bothered by the T-shirt issue,
or by what we've said about it,
let us know. bbunblastpod@gmail.com. We want to hear your views.
Yes, and then now we're going to go watch the episode, and afterwards we might be crying if it doesn't go away, but let's see.
I don't know if you've been keeping up, but in the polls and everything, Izaaz was looking at risk.
No,
why?
There's no fucking chance.
If it's Izaaz, that's pure racism. Because why would it
There's
be?
no way on earth Izaaz could go. Cut to 3 seconds later. I just don't buy it.
We haven't done any campaign and haven't done any polls, so I
shit.
can't put any. Well, you know how well our Martha campaign went.
Look, it's either Marcello or Nathan. Khaled's not going, and Izaaz isn't going.
It ain't Nathan.
No.
Nathan's enjoyed by the viewers, I think.
Is he? He's not enjoyed by me.
He's loved and adored by all.
By himself. Okay, we shall see you on the other side.
No!
Oh my god!
What the
You gotta
fuck?
be kidding me!
What the fuck?
That is a bad sign for society right there.
In the Big Brother house is over.
Wow.
Evict! Vote to evict!
Guys, I got a bomb strike. Oh, you got it?
I can't, but I recorded.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just decided last minute, just in case.
Shit.
What the fuck? Marcello, that survives.
That's bad.
That is bad.
That's bad.
I actually like Izaaz.
The bookies had Izaaz and going. No, does that make sense?
How do they know, though?
This is favourite today.
How do the bookies know what's going on with the vote?
They're rigging it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm tweeting.
Betting ring.
This is
That's not right. I'm going to be talking through the week after this eviction. What a result. I can't believe that.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
No, I don't.
So now you don't trust the vote either.
No, I don't trust any of it. They've been fixing it for Marcello all week, and I'm tired of it. Did you notice they only showed that bit of him in the kitchen acting the goat after the vote closed?
Yeah.
Once again, we just heard on Late in Life what a great guy he is. It's bollocks. I do not believe Izaaz went on a vote to evict. I do not believe it. I do not believe it.
Well, the polls were saying it and people were saying it, so I think
But
there
why?
are people that wanted him out.
But why? Why would you want him out?
Bias,
Because he wants
prejudice,
to go?
I don't know.
Out the kindness of people's
But people
heart?
wanting to go isn't enough to evict them, is it? Often.
No.
People obviously do not have strong enough feelings about Marcello to get him evicted.
But everyone on Twitter is just like,
Yeah.
get him out. And even on Twitter, even on Late in Live, if people slag him off. I don't get that. It does piss me off slightly because now Marcello is going to be there next week, Shegan, Khaled, Lily and Ali. They will all vote Lily and Ali as a pair.
Oh, shit.
And Lily and Ali will both
Their
be
numbers
up.
are dwindling because Days was one of their numbers.
Izaaz wouldn't have voted
wasn't-
for them. No.
Oh, you're a deep gamer.
Yeah.
Shit, the numbers are not in the favour
No,
of the
they're
girls.
not. And if you're thinking of Lily and Ali voting, they've got 3 or 4 people to pick from. They've got Shegan, they've got Marcello, they've got Khaled, they've got Hannah even. Lily will probably vote for Hannah after the way Hannah was
She
acting
will.
tonight. So it's a split vote on our side.
Although Lily won't forget Red Witch, so she might come for Shagan because she's been
Yeah.
talking about Shagan being fake.
But we just saw on another thing on Late in Life that it was Marcello that actually coined the Red Witch.
As Shagan said in the show, I didn't believe him. I thought he was just
No.
like trying to fake it so that he could buy Ali's favour.
Another thing we did not see.
Strange that Big Brother were willing to let Shagan take the fall with the viewers as well for that comment and the house. Because, okay, it wasn't a rule break when Marcello said it.
No.
But by Big Brother announcing it like that, obviously the house think he's responsible for it too. It's kind of bad for Marcello to not speak up and go, actually,
Yeah.
I'm the first one that said that.
Yeah,
or
that's
Shagan
true.
earlier to just go, actually, it was Marcello who said it
Yeah.
first. I wouldn't hold on to it for that long, would you?
No, but when Shagan said, "Oh, it was Marcello," said, I thought it's a bit pathetic, like squealing on someone like that.
Not if it's going to clear your name and stop you getting nominations.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. None of that made sense to me. Did you notice when they said they were doing the eviction? They went, "Izaaz." He just got up to go as if
Yes.
announced his name, and then they did actually announce his name. No, something's gone awry.
I feel regretful that I didn't do the polls because I would have liked to have seen what our results were.
I saw a lot of polls though. And Izaaz was coming up.
He was
second.
coming up, yeah.
Why not Nathan?
People like Nathan. Nathan's quite good television.
No, not to me. He isn't. I do like it when he bitches, I suppose.
See?
Yeah, but I would
What
love
about
to
when he
see him
goes, who's the fakest? And then it goes on all
Yeah.
the pictures. Who's the biggest game player? Yes, no, yeah.
No, I've had enough of them. I've had enough.
I just want to step back to the issue we were talking about before, the watermelon issue, because I found another part of a statement from ITV that I think sheds a bit more light about the logic of it, which is what I'm trying to get to. I want to understand what's the problem.
Sorry, I made a weird
And
noise there.
I don't really know where this statement came from because it's not in the statement that we got. But anyway, it says ITV takes its obligation of impartiality very seriously, but also has an obligation to protect viewers from potentially harmful or offensive material. The changes were necessary in order to maintain compliance with those obligations.
Right.
So it's an impartiality thing.
Say that. What was the thing? Offence or?
Potentially harmful or offensive material.
Oh well, I'm potentially harmed and offended by Marcello grabbing Lily around the neck. So what are they going to do about that?
Edit him out too.
Edit that bit out, that's for sure. See, it's
Well,
on,
they do.
It's on the Sun now, though. Did you see that in the chat? They stole Gary's footage.
Oh, the footage of the
Yeah.
the grip.
Yeah.
The grip.
The death grip.
The Darth Vader. Anyway, should we talk about this week?
Yeah,
this week that was.
I am a bit off the show as well at the moment.
It's put a
dampener on things,
put a
hasn't
damper
it?
on it, the whole t-shirt issue.
The t-shirt issue is one thing, but this Marcello thing on top of that, that's too much.
Well, the public speak, and the public didn't want him out, so we're
public-
stuck with him.
The public is fucking stupid.
You did raise a point though. It's probably Izaaz is the most boring
yeah.
in terms of entertainment, is what you
Yeah,
said.
he is, yeah. Yeah, but Marcello's just irritating me.
It's just shocking. He wasn't even in the edit. I don't believe how, without drawing attention to yourself,
No.
you go on and vote to evict. That
No.
is a shocker.
I don't get that. I don't get that and I don't believe it. Rigged. Fixed.
Is it that the people who didn't like... This is Molly's point from the
Yeah.
chat. People that don't
No,
like
I think it's a good
Marcello
point.
also don't like Shagan and Nathan.
Shagan wasn't up.
Shagan was... Who was up? Khaled.
Yeah.
Khaled, maybe Marcello and Khaled people that don't like them are trying to split their votes between them. But don't split your votes.
Oh,
Is it
that guy in Late in Life only put 2 on someone and 3 on someone
Oh,
else.
you're going, I didn't think you were going to be... I thought it was going to be Nathan. I'll put 2 on you, Izaaz. Well, you're part of the issue.
Yeah.
Just treat your 5 votes like your 1 vote.
Yeah.
Because if you were voting on the phone, you call up once
Yeah.
and spend your 50p
I
or
used
whatever
to
it
call it
was.
more than once.
It depends how passionate I felt
Yeah.
about it, but I'd usually just give it my 1 vote.
Would you?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd call it, you know. If
The
you
final, maybe I'd
The
put
text.
a couple.
Once you could text, I'd be texting a lot. Lest we forget Aaron, what's his name's year. I wanted
Allard Morgan.
Yeah, I wanted to say
Is that
that,
his
but
name?
then I thought that sounded like Ashley and Horgan Wallace. I got confused. That was it, Aaron Allard Morgan. I was Facebook voting to Phil from back for him.
We had to pay for the Facebook votes,
Yeah,
didn't we? Buy them.
Yeah, but they was cheap. They were cheap. It
Yeah,
was like 5p
2p,
each. Or
5p,
something. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
something
know,
like
so it like that. So you could afford to do it. Those are the days.
And this is the days of you can pick from. It's all different. But I do think people should consider their 5 votes their 1 vote. Just all in.
What does she say you can pick from? It makes no sense. You can choose. There you go. It's right there.
Or just you can vote for.
Yeah.
You can evict. You can choose. I
Even
don't know.
choose is better. It's one word rather
You
than
can pick
two.
from.
I don't want to pick from. I did pick from, and you didn't listen to me. So yeah, I'm holding AJ and Will personally responsible for this
Why?
because they keep bloody apologising for him on Late in Live. It's pissing me off. It's actually making me not want to watch it. Anyway. Oh, so I'm talking. That's true. Yeah.
I just wanted to say as well. Although we're worried about like dwindling numbers on Ali and Lily's side, don't forget. I mean, hopefully, Head of House continues.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that could either put a spanner in the works or, God, it could go either way, couldn't
Aren't
it?
we due for the double eviction as well this week?
Halloween, isn't it? It's got to be a double.
Oh my God. Well, maybe we can get Marcello out the back door.
Maybe.
Just a cannon over the wall. That would do. That'd do it.
Let's talk about the week where
Okay.
Ali and Dean were HOH and everyone was put into pairs.
Okay, so I've got the notes for Sunday. We've tried to divvy up the work. Let's see how this
goes.
Yeah, they basically went straight into Daisy's eviction. So I saw, obviously nothing happened on the Friday because
They just don't show us what happens on
They just
Friday
don't bother
anymore. That's the day off. Remember when Big Brother Australia?
Oh, have a day off.
And Tully was like, we used to get a film on a Saturday or
No.
whatever. That's Friday in the BBUK
Get
house.
to play cards. So Daisy's parting words to Lily were, try not to scream in people's ears.
Daisy was quite concerned about how Lily would fare without her, wasn't she? It was quite cute.
Hannah was grabbing Shagan to her bosom and he was crying even though he had put a vote on Days.
That was weird. That was very weird.
Yeah, how would Hannah feel about that? She's like, oh, Days, one of my numbers. She went last week.
Yeah,
like,
Shagan, your bestie.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Came for him.
Tell her.
Sorry.
Tell her. Martha said, I feel super slay. It's giving drama. It's giving saved by the skin of my teeth.
Well...
I didn't even hear the rest as I was screaming. Yeah, Martha's still going to Martha apparently.
I told you that I was getting a train the other day and someone said it's giving train
Oh.
on the platform. The train was pulling in on the platform. That's not how that works. You
Don't-
can't apply it like that.
Don't mention trains to me. I had a very traumatic experience this week
Oh, yeah.
that I don't want to go into. So then, we had some of the showman staring at each other and snogging. I mean, no one wants to see it. Khaled has the strategy now of Daniel Reyes from BBUS season 3. Eyes open, mouth shut. It's a good strategy there. Don't think Khaled's been.
Did he
applying
say
to
that?
it. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Means
don't
you know,
talk.
Yeah.
Look but don't
around.
talk.
Look and listen.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Yeah. I don't think he adhered to that this week.
I bet Shagan wishes he didn't have his mouth open when that cow shat in it.
So the HOH was the housemates choose who to eliminate.
Oh, the smashing of the pictures.
Smashing of the glass. They had the safety goggles.
It's quite Traitors-esque, wasn't it?
How did they choose what order they went in and that sort of thing?
Didn't they have to choose who goes in next?
Yeah, but how did they choose who went first?
Oh, God, I don't know.
No, but it matters. It's like the safety chain, isn't it?
The chain of safety.
Yeah.
It's a Big Brother Canada thing.
It matters.
Who did go in first?
Khaled smashed Lily.
Khaled went in first. Oh, he was the HOH.
Oh, okay. That makes
Outgoing
sense.
HOH.
That makes sense. And then
Yeah.
That makes sense now. Meanwhile, they were showing conversation on the sofas. Marcello said the longest he's gone without sex.
Oh, it's this conversation.
This is the longest he's gone without sex in 6 years. And he said, I'm a human ejaculator.
Did he?
Yeah. And
Well, I guess we all are in many ways.
Ali, meanwhile, was worried about her parents watching and being struck off the register.
Okay,
Right.
let's unpack.
Okay.
I am willing to see the nuance and also critique the people that I like. And Ali
So am I.
was that's kind of okay. 2 points. Ali couldn't leave the conversation because they were stuck on the sofas. But second point, if you're worried about your job, don't go on Big Brother.
Yeah, and also, I'm not going to behave in the way your parents want me to behave if I'm on Big Brother. That's your problem, not mine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you can't. When you go into Big Brother, you're aware that literally everyone you've ever
Yeah.
met in your life can sit and watch you now.
Do we want a Big Brother where we're all worried about what our parents are doing watching? It's going to be a pretty boring Big Brother. That's Big Brother with Cameron Stout who won. That's that Big Brother. No one wants that.
What do you mean? Oh, Big Brother 4.
Yeah.
God, I was thinking.
I was going to say
that other Cameron.
I was going to say
our Cameron.
I was going to say Big Brother 4, but I'd never get the numbers right, so I resisted.
Do you not remember that one? Because everyone calls it BB Boar. They do. It's easy to remember.
Correct.
Big Brother Boar.
But lest we forget,
I could kill you with these 2 fingers.
no, it's about taking the biggest dump.
Oh, I need to have myself a serious ass dump. Yeah, we had to import that turn of phrase.
Yeah, we did. We did.
And there's a throwback to Gaetano for you. I didn't see that coming tonight. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely... Go on.
Meanwhile, sitting there and saying I'm a human ejaculator was just gross.
But to be worried that you're going to be struck off the register...
Why would you be struck off the register?
For someone else was talking about sex next to you. I think that was a little extreme, to be honest.
I do wonder why Ali went in the house.
Yeah, why did she, I wonder?
Because she's going to get a lot of shit when she comes out as well. Strange.
Yeah, you don't expect someone like Ali, to be sitting at home going, you know what, I'm going to apply for Big Brother. Do you think it's one of those things that someone told her to apply?
I don't know.
Or Big Brother scouted her?
I feel like her girlfriend should have said to her, maybe you shouldn't do this. You do have a bit of a superior attitude sometimes, and you might piss people off. But who knows? Yeah, at first I was quite anti-Ali in this conversation because I was like, you cannot police what other people say. Then I realised they were stuck on the sofas and they couldn't move, and that put a different spin on it for me.
But even so, I don't think you've got a leg to stand on.
No. What are you going to do? Put your hands over your ears and go, la, 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 la.
Yeah, like me when the trailer comes up in the cinema I don't want to see.
Oh, I hate trailers. They ruin
They're the
everything.
worst, aren't they?
It's just the worst. Anyway. Shagan smashed Izaaz.
Were you worried about anyone's, like, safety? Like, was that real
they
glass?
had the safety goggles.
Yeah, but their arms weren't guarded.
Yeah, was that real glass though? No,
I don't know.
It's just that stunt
Sugar.
glass, isn't it? Yeah. I haven't got everyone who smashed everyone.
Did you like Big Brother going, smash it,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
do it, do it?
Ali smashed Marshmallow.
Marcello.
I've forgotten how to say his name. Marshmallow, because he's vulgar, and yeah, Marshmallow shouldn't have had that conversation while they're waiting to smash people.
Oh, don't forget
Although
though.
he's used to talking about smashing people.
It was. Who would you smash thing became a bit silly, didn't it? By the end of the week. Don't forget, it was actually Baked Potato that asked him if he had a wank.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, instigating it. Hannah was the only person who didn't smash aggressively, I've noted.
Oh, a dainty smash.
She's not Aggie. Not yet.
She is now.
Lily wants to think...
Lily's pissed her off.
Lily wants to think tactical and smashed Emma. Baked Potato smashed Shagan. Dean smashed Hannah. And Nathan smashed Thomas. And
Nathan smashed Thomas?
Yeah.
It must have not been...
there
Martha was
wasn't
already
much
gone.
choice, yeah.
Right.
Anyway, the upshot of all this was Dean and Ali were HOH. And they're
I'm surprised no one smashed Ali on the boys' side already, weren't you?
So am I. Why didn't they?
Who did Callie smash? Khaled? Callie. That's their couple name.
He smashed Lily, I think. Yeah, Lily.
No, because he thought she'd be a nightmare as head of house.
Probably thought someone else would do Ali, because I would have thought so as well. Who did Shagan? Oh, I see, I haven't got... Oh, Shagan did Izaaz. So, well, you made your bed. Yeah. Oh, Marcello didn't get to go in. He wasn't picked. Yeah, he wasn't picked. Pick me.
Did you get to go in if you got smashed? No, that's not how it worked, was it?
No. I don't know. I like to get smashed, but not like that. So Lily goes, I would have been a great HOH. And they said 2 queens of the HOHs. Marcello said, I'll talk about what I want to, just be quiet, to Ali. And he doesn't want to go home because of this conversation. And Marcello said to Ali, you're making it awkward and embarrassing. And she said, you're vulgar. And she said, I'm speaking. She does like to give it a let me finish, doesn't she?
Well, I think that's in her line of work, though. You sort of allow someone to express and then
you take your
turn, yeah.
I guess. And then she said, you're telling me off to him. Someone said it was an adult conversation. Oh, Marcello. And she said, I don't think it was quite as adult as you think it was. Ali and Dean went to the secret room. And Big Brother told us...
they were letting that door go, bang!
Oh,
I was thinking, Big Brother, one, should put like a soft closed door. And 2, you've got to be mindful of when you're sneaking in there, not letting it bump behind you, haven't
but
you?
what actually happens if someone catches them sneaking in there?
Yeah, good point. Is it over?
Jack shit. So then we were told that they have to nominate in pairs. And they had to put the pairs together on the table.
Like the X Factor table with the faces, wasn't it? This one and this one together.
Yeah. What did you think of their pairings and their reasonings?
They were questioning whether or not they should put friends together, weren't they? Or to sort of like even the playing field, to mix the partners up, which I thought was a good idea.
Yeah.
What did they have? They had a decision, but then they changed their mind, didn't they?
Dean put Marcello and Khaled together.
Yeah, it was Dean that did that. It was Marcello and Baked Potato together.
Oh, was it?
At first.
Interesting.
And then it was deemed that it would be better for Khaled and Marcello to be there. I suppose because they really wanted them to up and out.
Yeah. That didn't work out so well,
No, it didn't.
Lily said, have you ever slept in silk sheets? I have a story about sleeping in silk sheets.
I've heard yours.
Yeah,
Did
you have.
Slip off of them?
I just slipped off and fell into my glass of water that was on the side. And I thought, I'm never sleeping in silk sheets again. They're so slippy. I just fell into my bedside table. I could have had an accident. It's not...
Was your bed on an angle?
No, I just went... And then the next day I just changed my sheets back and that was the end. So, I don't know. If you have silk sheets, listeners, can you tell us how you get on with them?
I'd like to know the appeal, because I reckon
They
they'd
feel
be cold when you get
cold,
in
yeah.
and then probably sweaty when you heat up.
And I feel like they stain easily as well.
It's not as sexy as you think.
No, I don't think they're sexy
As anyone
at all.
thinks.
No. Ali is worried about being set up, and she said baked potato comes across very sweet but is desperate to be seen as kind.
This is the problem. Ali can't help but reading people, can she?
No. And saying she wants the attention, not Nathan. Which is interesting because Ali's friends with Nathan, but she's just a baked potato.
Oh, she wants attention, not Nathan.
Yeah.
So she doesn't mind as long as she's getting that.
Yeah.
What's the word you get from when someone gives you attention? What do you get again? Not
Validation.
affirmation. Validation.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
That's it for Sunday.
There was talk of an altercation with Marcello and Ali.
What's that?
Is an altercation...
Altercation, I feel like there's physical.
isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like
I
there
thought
is,
so.
yeah.
She started a romance in the house. She wants it to be low key, but she's the one making it a massive big
yeah,
deal.
she is. I agree with that.
Wants it to be low key.
Mm.
Have you got notes for the next day?
Yeah. So, Ali is worried about causing World War III with the Marcello noms. Izaaz is going to take some time to himself. I've put Mark is saying something boring to Shagan. That must be Marcello.
Do you know about Simon?
Yes. It's a fake house.
What do you think about that?
That's funny, isn't it?
I like
Who
how...
created it?
Maybe Sean Times, but I'm not
Do
sure.
you want to tell the listeners what it is?
Well, it's just this, like, housemate that doesn't actually exist, but he's got a face and everything. It's this old, aging white man with grey hair and a grey shirt. Just looks like someone from HR. And then people are just constantly tweeting about, Simon's such an arsehole. He needs to get evicted this week. He's always making it about himself.
Someone had a sign with Simon on in
Did they?
the crowd tonight, yeah.
Did you see that with your own eyes on the telly or on
No,
Twitter?
I saw someone tweeting about it.
It's good. I think it's really silly, and I like it when stuff like that happens.
That's what Big Brother should be.
And that's the nice side of BB Twitter.
Yeah, it's a very small side. Happy birthday, Martha. Marcello finds Ali negative, which is surprising considering her job. She doesn't ask him anything about himself, and she's not his type of person. They're now nominating in pairs. Izaaz and Nathan don't look too happy together. Each pair has to nominate one other pair. What?
It's like a story being read.
Dean
What
and
do you think
Ali.
about these pairs?
What do you
The
mean?
pairs nominations.
I liked it because I liked getting to hear the conversation between the two.
Yeah.
Did you?
I always think it's good.
Yeah.
Pairs nominations has been, we've seen that before in Big Brother Australia.
Yeah.
I thought like it always made for like good content.
Yeah.
However, do you
However.
think that do you think that Big Brother's missed a trick by not evicting not evicting them in pairs?
They should have.
Because this is two pairs,
Nathan
right?
Then Nathan
It's
would have
Khaled
gone.
and Marcello,
Yeah.
and Nathan and who's the other one?
Izaaz. God.
So
lest we
ideally,
forget.
like Nathan should be following out the door. It should have
Good.
well,
Yeah,
not
let
necessarily ideally, but it should have been pairs
Yeah, let
eviction.
him. We've seen it before. Look at Janice Batters being Mario Falcone. Actually, they weren't evicted together. They just came out together. Oh my God. I wonder whatever happened to Mario Falcone, or whatever his name is.
Who, is he of Chelsea? Made in
I
Chelsea or
think
something?
So, yeah. We'll never know. So Dean and Ali nominated Marcello and Khaled for being dicey. I don't think that's the right word. and creating an uncomfortable atmosphere. Ali said she might have done Sarah and baked potato, but Dean is close to baked potato, so she did not. Marcello is pissed off. Marcello and Khaled, like Lily, they think baked potato is coasting, and they said, is that the real bakey? About baked potato. We were saying we don't think it's the real her, weren't we?
I wasn't.
Yeah, we were. We were saying it earlier. We said 3 weeks in, we still don't know what she's really like.
Oh, yeah, I know. I did say
Or was it Dan saying it?
No, I said the mask hasn't slipped, but
Yeah.
I do think she is like that.
Do you?
Yeah. Based on what she said about being a bit too weird to be loved or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know some people that feel themselves like that.
Yeah. It's sad when people feel like that. Everyone deserves love. Almost everyone. They don't want to take Nathan down, but they do want to go after Izaaz. He snaked me. He didn't snake you. How did he snake him? I've forgotten that they couldn't nominate Ali.
Is it to do with the bagel?
Probably. Actually, I think it is. Sarah and Rosie nominated Lily for being a gay...
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah.
It was the whole bagel drama.
Yeah.
Caused a problem.
Yeah.
And then Khaled went to try and make peace and tried to do the, what was it called?
Oh.
The dab or something? Not a dab. Not a
Yeah,
dab. Something else.
Don't ask me.
Like this, some bro stuff.
I'm some 44-year-old white woman. I don't know about this
There's
shit.
some bro stuff. And he didn't want to like embrace him or hug him or high five or whatever it is. That's the snaking maybe. Is it?
I don't fucking know. Sarah and Baked Potato did Lily for being a game player and having bad habits. Ali said about Marcello, he can't still be sulking. It's been 24 hours. Shegan and Martha did Nathan and Izaaz. Nathan and Izaaz did Lily and Hannah. Nathan was running the noms and Izaaz was just agreeing with everything he said. Nathan was sort of like, okay, so my person we absolutely can't do is this person and this person. And then I think we should do this person. What do you think? Izaaz was like, okay. Nathan's like, oh, really? Okay. It's just probably doing a Danny Hayes.
The bulldoze is working.
Yeah. Well, Izaaz was just like, I don't care. Just put me up.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. I've checked it out.
Lily
I didn't realise he was like so out of it. I don't know why. I didn't pick up on the fact that he was so disengaged and didn't want to be there. Alfie said that
Could you not tell by his cap on and hood up the whole entire week? Sitting on a bench on his own.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed it.
Blink and you miss it.
The cap said I'll be there for you, didn't it? I wondered if he's a Friends fan. It's got to be, isn't
Wants
it?
to go home and watch Friends like Dylan from last year.
I've seen every episode. Yinrun. And he got the first line wrong.
Yeah. It was the last line, actually.
Yinrun was like, no, it's this.
So Lily and Hannah voted strategically. Voting strategically between Nathan and Marcello's pairs.
Who?
So that they're not
Who
up. Lily and Hannah.
Yeah, well, Hannah was doing the maths here. I like that. She's going, they're going to have this many votes. We're going to have a couple, so we need to go on them to keep us off the block. Who did they vote for? Marcello and Khaled.
I put they're voting strategically between Nathan and Marcello.
Well, Marcello and Khaled then.
Yeah.
And Nathan and Izaaz.
Yeah, but didn't they only put one pair up each?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they were choosing between those two pairs.
Oh,
I
right.
assume.
Yeah, but I haven't put which one they actually chose.
I think
in the
they
end.
actually had to go against Hannah's Brethren.
God, how could she do that?
Did she? I don't know.
I've forgotten. Anyway, I don't think white people should really say brethren. It just sounds weird.
What is the word? Brethren?
Brethren.
Why do I say brethren? Because I thought how
I
people
think
say
that's how
it.
Lily said it.
Well, I learned it from Ashleen, and she is a white woman.
Ashleen, yeah, but you know, she's. Never mind.
If it's something that Ashleen said about herself, you can say it.
Yeah, well, Ashleen was always like on about her, like
She
you
used
know.
to call herself Ghetto Princess,
Yeah,
didn't
ghetto.
she?
Yeah, I wanted to say ghetto, but
She said she called herself Ghetto Princess. She
And
did.
she was like always on about like a gangster lifestyle and stuff, and
Yeah.
hanging out with Mike Tyson and things like that, wasn't she? Marcello said he can't cry because he's a man. Okay. Thomas and Emma nominated Lily and Hannah. The screaming does my tits in. I think Emma said that.
Of course she
Well,
did.
actually, it could have been Thomas. Thomas is actually quite funny.
They're trying to
sometimes.
give Thomas some airtime
They're
now.
trying.
And he's not worth it.
Yeah, but now and again he is funny. I feel like his only jokes he's got are about his arm,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Well, that conversation with Lily was fun.
He has got some good
But I
jokes.
don't
about
want to
his
see
arm.
him chucking a cushion in Ali's face. And in fact, I don't want him to be doing it either. You back off of it, Ali's face with those cushions.
Leave Ali, leave the
I've
red.
seen him do it a few times.
Leave that red witch alone.
Yeah, you're going to learn.
Yeah, he should cast a spell on you. Hannah trying to get Lily to behave. Too late. Oh yeah, Hannah's like, Lily, you got to sort yourself out because we're both on the block
I'm going
now.
to teach you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
You got to tidy up this floor. No more. What you say?
Floor
Floor
drobe.
wardrobe. She said floor wardrobe.
Floordrobe was right there. Lily's mum and dad, sorry, I shouldn't just say mum, really needs. What have they raised? What have you raised?
Do you know what I was thinking about Lily?
Yeah.
Like the way she acts and just like randomly screams.
Mm.
Do you think she did that in auditions? You don't
Yeah.
go out in public and just act like that, do you? Do you? Does she?
Imagine the Chinese. Someone's like, "Hello, can I order like
It's just
chicken chow mein?" She's like, "Like fuck." I think I'll use Uber Eats next time.
It's better for my ears.
Hannah and Shegan flirting about their bellies, both saying they've got big bellies or little bellies. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Are they into each other
I
a
feel
little
like
bit?
they're sort of slightly flirting. Anytime someone goes in the dining room and says it's a brother-sister relationship, that's a red flag. So that's what Nedda and John Pardy said. And you know what happened there.
Yeah.
I don't, show off my belly to my brother and say, "Oh, do you think it looks nice?" or whatever it was. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's a few good reasons for that, but
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? You just wouldn't, would you? Hannah wants to be nominated to see the vibes.
Oh, she wants to do the Tim Dormer,
No.
test the audience.
Oh,
Don't do that, Hannah.
I
You'll be
wouldn't,
out.
Hannah, yeah.
Especially the way she's going.
Khaled is pretending he liked someone after nominating him. Izaaz, I think. Izaaz has distanced himself and is doing what he'd do in the outside world. How is he?
That's what he literally just said in the interview.
How is he doing what he does in the outside world?
Just
In the
sitting
Big Brother
alone,
house.
sitting by himself.
So what, in the outside world, does he
Well, I find the loneliness is quite beautiful sometimes. I don't know what he said.
sitting on a park bench?
There's comfort in the loneliness. I can't do a Welsh accent, clearly.
No, it wasn't bad. In the outside world, you'd be like looking on your phone, picking your kid up from school.
So
going-
picking your nose. It really is.
Going out, I don't know, you wouldn't be sat there in a weird studio in the middle of Holston, would you? It makes no sense.
You wouldn't be sat in Holston if you could help it,
No,
that's for sure.
definitely get out of there ASAP. Nathan and Rosie will be boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah, that happened tonight. Martha is so...
Thinking of the Big Brother house in the context of it being in Harleston is so
it's
funny.
weird, isn't it?
Sorry, what were you
Martha
saying?
is shocked that they've kissed, Nathan and Baked Potato. Nathan is so smug. Martha said she wants to marry them. Hannah said...
Who was it Martha talking to? Nathan
and Baked Potato.
and they were like, you haven't heard?
Yeah.
You don't
I
know?
thought she was good at the gossip. Hannah said to Lily, no bogey and wiping it on people, no dirty clothes, or floor job, there it is, floor job. We're going to start implementing being a clean girl. Implementing. So then Ali...
I like Hannah when she's like,
I liked
not
Hannah.
being in a mood.
I liked Hannah up until she said the word pond, and from then on it's just been downhill. But more of that, which
Pond
later.
life.
That was, oh Jesus. Anyway, I haven't got the bandwidth for that just yet. So Ali and Dean had to do a save and replace. Ali was shocked when she saw the
they
nominations.
could have done a killer
Oh yeah,
nomination.
sorry, they had to do killer nomination or save and replace. Ali was shocked when she saw who was up for nomination because she's
It backfired,
up
didn't
for
it?
nomination. Oh
Up
God,
for eviction.
Big
Oops.
Blagger's gonna fucking kill me.
Cancelled.
I was the one fucking saying it when people were saying it earlier.
Yeah, you were. She was. I
was.
promise you.
Look, it's late. Anyway,
And live.
so Ali's strategy of putting Hannah with Lily didn't work.
Yeah, so basically, because Hannah was supposed to be a pond / safety blanket to buffer Lily because they thought the boys weren't going to come
But
for
they
her.
hated Lily so
much. Yeah.
They're like, let Hannah burn.
Yeah, well, they probably assumed that like Hannah would survive over Lily.
Yeah.
Which I think if they did test that theory, they would be sorely disappointed.
Ali said, if the boys are going to be so angry if we put them up, and I don't like it, but I think Dean was just like, well, was he? What did Dean say? What is Dean doing?
I don't know what Dean's game is.
Irrelevant.
Well, he wanted to put Marcello and Khaled together, didn't he?
And he did.
I think, didn't Ali question whether it would bring too much heat onto her?
It was because they have to stand up and sort of announce it, and she knew they were going to be
Right, yeah,
doing
yeah.
daggers.
Well, she did take all the heat, and Dean
just sat back
sat
and did
pretty.
nothing.
Yeah.
Typical man. So the housemates, they were sat on the couches, and the housemates who were up were announced as Hannah and Lily and Nathan and Izaaz. And Marcello said, oh, dodge that bullet.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet, I thought. Dean and Ali are hamming it up.
Surprised that they announced that.
Yeah.
Because did they... Wait, hang on. Martha got Killer nominated, so they didn't have to announce who was replaced. There wasn't a replacement.
Oh, right.
They didn't need to tell them that they were originally the nominees and replace them. They all got replaced, but I suppose it's more drama if they do.
Yeah, it's more...
Is that just expected, do you think?
It's more angry, isn't it, if you get...
It's more angry.
Be more angry. What's with all these cover versions? This one was Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Yeah, it was like the Traitors.
It's like mournful cover versions.
Yeah, it's a real Traitors thing. They
I
do
don't
like
want
toxic in a sort of
I don't want these mournful cover versions.
dramatic tone.
They're annoying.
Yeah.
Stop it. But they've done less. I feel like you've been moaning less about the,
Music.
They've not been doing montages and all shit like that this year, have they?
I don't think they did montages last year.
Oh,
but they just
I
did
remember you moaning about something.
the music at the
Oh, the
start of the
music.
episodes. I think I just got desensitized to it.
Oh, God.
Even me. I moaned about it the other day though because
Yeah.
someone made a comment about how quiet the house is.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it was days.
Yeah.
And AJ was like, yeah, we don't really get to see how quiet the house is. And I said, yeah, because Big Brother edits music over everything.
Oh right.
I miss those quiet starts because it makes you think, yeah, it is really a bland, sterile environment with no music, unless they wake them up with a song for a task.
I miss the night vision. You
Yeah, you never see that anymore.
Why haven't we seen Nathan and Baked Potato,
Yeah,
fingering each other?
good point.
And not that I want to, but, we should. Whereas open it when
That's
you
how
need
you
it.
end the show, isn't it?
Exactly.
The
Unless
green,
they've
the
not
green
been.
cam.
Have they been sharing a bed? We don't even
Actually,
know.
I don't think they have.
That's why we've not seen it. But if it happens, we should see it.
We should.
I don't want to see it, but we should see
It's
it.
the way it should be. It's the way it is. We don't have to want to see all that we see,
No,
but
must
we should see
it
all.
just for the record. So they saved Hannah and Lily. Khaled and Marcello's faces were like, that Dean gave the reason you'll be able to handle it and deal with it better. What do you think about that? It's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it?
Well, he's got to do something
Yeah.
to sort of placate them.
Do you think they dealt with it better?
Well, they didn't. Did they kick off? I can't remember.
Well, the Red Witch was soon coined
Oh,
shortly after this.
yeah.
So.
I suppose it made them quite bitter, didn't it? And it came from Marcello. Yeah, we've realised now.
I put we'll see about that. I've said they should have said it's because they're a pair of little bitches. Ali said, I'm just a girl. I don't know in relation she said that, but I hate it when people say that. You see these memes, I'm just a girl. And all this.
That's something that Lisa Simpson said once.
Oh, it's annoying. No, it wasn't Lisa Simpson. It's that Barbie thing in The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Because I watched that episode with I know you said James.
Not
hell.
Cindy.
Yeah.
No.
So, no.
Malibu
Stacey. Yeah.
Malibu, don't ask me. I'm just a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Lisa was against it, wasn't she?
Yeah. Oh, God. Now I'm the Simpsons person. Oh, no. Lily is going to get in the loo. I don't know what that means. Marcello is taking the high road. Khaled said, I'll have it tomorrow when she's calmer and not emotional. A talk to Ali, I guess. Marcello said, if I'm here next week, she's gone. This is what we need to worry about. Because I thought, well, he won't be here next week. But he was. Have you noticed how everyone's saying facts after everything they say? Fact. Martha said, people are nomming you for jealousy. Who did she say that to? Oh, no, to Lily. I said, no, they're nomming her for being a slob. This Khaled went to talk to Ali. He said, oh, do you see how I felt now? And Ali said, oh, interesting you're seeing this as a point-scoring exercise. So fucking hell. And she said, this is a tactical conversation.
Is the cameras there?
Yeah. All the cameras are there. Why don't you look at them? Our bridges are burnt. I'm done. Ali took that way too far.
Did she?
I think so.
Good TV though, wasn't it?
Yeah. I just thought...
I think she said the bubble is burst. Did she say that or have I made that up?
I don't know. I just think...
It was him that burst it, not me. That's something else.
Khaled doesn't really have a chance against her. It's just... I thought she came across so bad here.
Didn't she say that she was finished and...
Yeah, I'm done.
He had like one more thing and
Yeah.
she was like, bye. And turned around and walked into the
I
garden.
do think that's immature to do that. Don't you?
Not necessarily.
Come on
I think that she...
Ali apologist.
Well...
I love Ali, but I'm going to point out when she's wrong.
I think that she... Yeah, it's not necessarily right, but I think that she saw the end of the purpose of the conversation and was over with it. It was over with.
According to her.
Yeah, according to her.
But when she said,
Come on, we've all had that conversation when we're done.
When she said, "Oh, it's a point scoring thing," I don't think he really meant it like that.
Was he just trying to get some
He was
empathy?
trying to, sympathise with her kind of thing. I don't know. I think it's a bit much, to be honest. Ali saying he's not going to see it my way. Well, no. Oh yeah, she said everyone will see exactly what you're like. She said to him.
Oof.
Everyone will see what he's like, but they'll see what you're like as well.
I don't think we're really seeing much of what Khaled is meant to be like, though. I mean, he doesn't seem to have done much
I think
wrong.
he's all right. Like, he is a bit phony
It's
sometimes.
not good TV, but...
no, he's not.
But he's providing this...
There's nothing wrong with him. He's like a sweet boy. He is a bit fake. He's 23 years old. Can't forget that. He's not really done anything wrong. Alice just took against him. Then she took against baked potatoes. She took against someone else recently. She took against Dean.
But she's not the only one that thinks he's playing it to the camera, so there must be something.
No,
in there.
that's true. Marcello went to try and speak to Ali, but Ali won't let it go. I don't know what that was. Emma said, "I don't think Ali's being a bitch. I think she's just seen it wrong." I thought that was interesting. Yeah, I thought that was quite balanced from Emma, because I feel like Emma and Ali never really talk.
I did see them talking earlier today, and I was like, that feels odd.
I feel like they don't really fuck with each other, probably because like Emma's a bit older and Ali, I don't know, maybe Emma would say something to Ali, so maybe Ali doesn't. What do you think?
I think they probably both know that they're not compatible, so they just keep away from each other, don't you?
Maybe, yeah.
Because, like you say, it's not really... I think for Ali, she probably doesn't want to take on Emma.
No.
Like, there's no point.
But then doesn't that sort of by implication say Ali's quite happy to take on some of the younger people in the house and not Emma?
Yeah.
I'm just playing devil's advocate
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it
does. Ali saying she took the bullet over Dean to Lily. She said, "I'm taking the fall publicly," which is 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
Ali and Nathan were discussing noms. She said, "I hope the public will keep the genuine people in." Lily said, "Fuck off, you freaks who nominated me." I don't know if that was in the diary or... Ali said, "There are people being fake." And Nathan thinks 7 people in here are being fake. 7? Count them. That's it. That's the end of Monday. Shall we have a break?
Yeah.
We need a top up.
Where are we at? Wednesday?
We're on your episode now. Tuesday.
I'll be
no.
back to talk about Tuesday in a minute.
Save big money on your next project. Right now at Menards. Give your home an elegant look with Mastercraft pre-finished hardwood molding. Available in 5 pre-finished colors to save you time. Just cut and install. For a simple upgrade to any room. Save big on all Mastercraft molding products. And don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Did you know using your browser in incognito mode doesn't actually protect your privacy? Take back your privacy with IPVanish VPN. Just one tap and all your data, passwords, communications, browsing history, and more will be instantly protected. IPVanish makes you virtually invisible online. Use IPVanish on all your devices, anytime you go online at home and especially on public Wi-Fi. Get IPVanish now for 70% off a yearly plan with this exclusive offer at ipvanish.com/audio.
We've just had a longer than planned break because it's all kicking off in the Big Brother house with a row between Hannah and Martha, which we didn't see.
No. Yeah, we've missed it, basically.
We've just caught the rumblings of the aftermath.
Yeah. But it sounded quite juicy, so I'm looking forward to seeing it, but we're not going to see it till bloody Sunday now.
The day that we're talking about now is the day when Big Brother revealed that the Red Witch was coming to the house. Mm-hmm. Dean was called Deanie Baby by Baked Potato, which is obviously a play on Beanie Babies, right?
Oh, was it?
Has he still got the tag on?
I'd take the tag off. Reckless.
Worth nothing now.
Yeah.
Even with the tag on, they're not, I'm sure. Sarah in the Durham said things get blown massively out of proportion. That's what she's talking about.
That's true.
She thinks people like Marcello... She thinks people will like Marcello because he's so authentic. I've written eek.
Well, she's right.
They do. Nathan thinks that he might be going home. Khaled is going to clear the air.
Oh, God. He'd already tried that. It
He's
didn't
going to
work
try
for-
to clear the air.
Oh no, I'd just leave it.
Do you know what? I did say if
Yeah.
Ali stays, that tension would bubble back up between her and Khaled, and it was true.
Yeah.
Emma said, you try, but there's no point being a fool about it.
With Ali?
Yeah. Nathan says, Ali is quite heavy-handed in a strange way.
She is.
She is?
She is, yeah.
Ali is telling Martha that Dean had strong views. How can he see me taking the flak?
Yeah.
And Dean walks over.
Oh yeah,
She's
to
like,
change the subject.
that's just awkward, isn't
Yeah,
it?
she did say something, but not much, did she?
She said that she's always made to look the bad guy. And he was like, yeah.
Yeah, you are, yeah. I do think Ali was playing the martyr a little bit.
But not without reason.
No.
It's literally his decision.
Yeah, no, I agree, yeah.
Dean said, you haven't done anything wrong. And Ali said, you have to tell me if I have. She should know that she hasn't.
Yeah. No self-awareness whatsoever.
She said, then I go back to, I must be going mad then. I must be making things up in my head to be offended about. Ali must be. Because, like, Khaled's the poster boy. I don't know, the golden boy.
He was the poster boy on that politician's task.
Stop the rule breaks. Never did post that. Ali in the diary room said, Dean should have been honest about his reasons for saving and replacing. If you have these strong views and you're not saying them out there, and you're leaving me really vulnerable.
I agree with that.
Now, Hannah, this is the beginning of Hannah being a big pond.
Oh, no.
A chess move.
Oh, God. When she first said it...
You didn't have a clue, did you?
No, I was like, what? I thought this is some young person's slang that I don't know about. Did you know?
No, of course I knew.
Oh,
She was trying to say porn.
Yeah, how did you know?
I could just tell from the context, but it didn't really make sense. But you got to remember, I don't suppose English is her first language, right?
But where did she get pond from?
She's obviously misheard porn and thought it's the same thing.
Porn makes sense. A chess game.
Well,
and
she
you're
said
porn.
she said a chess move, so she
She
believes
did.
the chess move is called a pond.
Every time she said it, again, I just died a little more inside. It was so bad.
Maybe because
let's not use English. Might not be her first language as
It's
an
not,
excuse
though.
for this. There's no excuse for
So
this.
I just think she's mislearned the term.
Yeah, but she did actually say porn at one point.
She did later,
and
so
then,
someone must have corrected her.
but then
she
said pond
reverted.
again.
Yeah, well, old habits die hard. But like she goes, yeah, I was a big pond, and then he goes, and then she goes a chess move, and Shagan goes, yeah, like a chess move.
Yeah.
Like what?
When she said pond,
you're feeding this too.
the first time she said pond, Khaled went, a pond? It
Yeah,
was so
Khaled
funny.
was confused.
It's just like, just lost.
She said she was a safety blanket for Lily, which is true.
Yeah.
Or supposed to be.
But also, she'd just been taken off the block. Shouldn't she be happy that she's got taken down?
She had a real vendetta against Ali, right? For making her a pond.
But Ali saved you. It's like, oh, I don't know. It was so over the top.
Yeah, you're right, actually. She maybe overlooked that element of it.
Yeah, she did.
But she had used her in a strategy to save Lily. I guess she knows, like, Hannah's not Ali's priority at all, is she?
No.
Who did Shagan say this about? They're going to kill her later. Lily, little girl, is getting manipulated. They're talking, they're saying that actually they don't like Lily. She's getting manipulated by Ali. I don't think she is.
No, she's not.
Khaled said, not just the mandem, there's the Galdem in there too.
I thought you said Goldem at first, but Galdem was even better.
Shagan said, we need to get rid of this wolf. This is when they were in the mezzanine. The red witch is coming. Hannah said, she's a charlatan. God, they all did go in on Ali,
That
didn't
was
they?
a bit much,
It really did
wasn't
become
it?
a witch hunt.
It was like, all that language is very, very strong. You know, it's quite evocative. As Ali said later, it's giving burn her at the stake.
Yeah.
Which
is the dawn of misogyny, really.
Yeah. But it is kind of cool being called a red witch, isn't it? It's
It made for some good sound bites,
yeah,
didn't
it's
it?
kind of like...
And also for Big Brother to be able to talk about it in a rule break, because what I didn't say was they were like, if you stay next week, it's got to be one of us at HOH, and we've got to come for them.
Are they stupid?
They can't help it, can they?
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but...
If I'm going to insult someone, I'm not going to do it in the same conversation I'm going to be doing about the nomination.
Yeah, okay. I hear what you're saying. So you can break rules, but just careful what you say.
It's just insane. It's just so dumb. It's just unbelievable.
So there's been points raised on Twitter that if they break the rules regarding nominations, the punishments should be regarding nominations, as in taking away your right to nominate, which is true, right?
That's a good one, yeah. That would finally teach them, probably. Yeah, they should do that, yeah.
Baked Potato's gluten-free friend had a beer and turned green.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You were there.
It was me.
It felt like an odd soundbite for them to put in,
Yeah.
and the way she was telling it, I didn't quite buy it.
No.
Someone was like, Ali was like, green.
Baked
Like,
potato
what?
just being phony as usual.
Nathan said Martha's the biggest culprit in being two-faced.
Mm.
He'd rope Ali into the two-faced category too. She may be executing a very detailed game plan.
This was the part of the episode where Nathan was sort of anti-Ali, and then as soon as it came out about all the whole Red Witch and all that shit, he scooted right back to Ali because I think he realised
Strength in
how the
numbers.
sides were going.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think he sort of changed his mind
Interesting.
because then I felt Ali became more of a victim, didn't she? So he went back to her, kind of thing.
Mm. Izaaz was clearing the air with Marcello in the bathroom. What about the bagel? Izaaz is there for the experience, not to take sides. The give me money game. Oh yeah, you know about this. Give me my money. Whatever it is, you go around you go like around the group and you go, give me my money or something.
No.
And then when you do it, everyone laughs. Do you remember this?
No.
And then Nathan was the butt of the joke, and when he did it, nobody laughed.
Oh no, I don't.
He said, "I'm nominated, and now I'm the brunt of the joke." Can you be the brunt of the joke?
Yeah, it's more the butt.
The
isn't
butt
it?
of the joke.
The brunt.
You
yeah,
bear the brunt of something, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you could get away with brunt. I think.
So Emma is preparing 2 chickens.
Oh,
This was
for
the-
God's sake!
Foreshadowing for what's to come. I did wonder why we're being shown Emma preparing 2 chickens.
Oh God, I forgot about this whole chicken thing. Jesus.
Nathan thinks that Lily and Ali are calculated game players.
Wow.
Nathan has an issue with the word villainised that
Right.
Ali claimed to be
Oh
villainised.
right. He's nitpicking now. Oh.
There's the rule break next.
Mm-hmm.
They know they're in trouble because of Big Brother's voice. And that, for me, is part of the problem with Big Brother having a voice,
Right.
a distinct voice. Ali said she wasn't going to nominate Khaled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, there's another conversation. She told Nathan that she wouldn't nominate Khaled.
Oh yeah.
That was the first rule break.
She was saying, "Oh, it's me. But it wasn't just her, was it?
It wasn't just then it was the Shagan, Khaled. I've written Lily, but that must mean Hannah. Big Brother saying Gardem and Mandem is quite funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Big Brother said, unbelievably, there's more. Hannah said, if Marcello stays, I need HOH to be this group. What do you think about Hannah arguing back with Big Brother?
She said, Shagan said, I'm not playing, and Hannah said, I don't care. And Big Brother said, you will listen.
She said, no, I'm not playing literally. You say what I say what I say with chest.
Oh, it was so cringe.
Yeah, Big Brother said, you will listen. I thought Hannah was due an extra punishment by Big Brother,
Yeah.
didn't you?
How dare you?
Jail,
How dare you speak to Big Brother like that? Then she said,
It's got-
you listen to babes.
babes. You can't be
Don't
babes in
speak
Big
to
Brother.
Big Brother like that.
Several people said that Hannah deserved another punishment for that.
Yeah. Disrespect.
You got to draw the line, Big Brother.
Like
set the tone.
Like when people tell Big Brother to fuck off.
Yeah, like Vanessa back in the day. If I stay in, she goes next week. I hear it.
How can you think that's an acceptable thing to say?
We need to get rid of this wolf man. The Red Witch has come in. Big
I
Brother's
just thought,
gone.
as soon as Ali heard this, Ali's like got the moral high ground back, hasn't she?
Yeah,
and
true.
Ali can walk around like, oh, you know.
Well, I thought she leaned into the Red Witch. I kind of
yeah,
think it empowered her a
which
little
she
bit.
should. I mean, it's great branding for her.
Yeah.
Apart from Martha going, oh, you're actually a ginger witch. Shut up, Martha. That was so annoying. Like, a ginger witch doesn't work. Shut up.
Big Brother said, this has to stop. You will be punished collectively. The whole house will suffer. From now on, you'll live on porridge alone. I didn't expect
God.
to see that. It's
Slop.
the equivalent of slop. In America, they just get fed slop if you don't know.
Yeah.
If they're have-nots for the week. Thank God we don't have have-nots.
No.
That's pointless. Sarah and Baked Potato, you can clear out the
Why did
kitchen
they have to-
immediately.
Why did they have to clear it out?
Yeah,
Should
I
have
don't
been
know.
Hannah clearing it out.
That's a good point. Because she'd bitched to Big Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, although I'd like her to have a harsher punishment, to be honest.
What about? I know. Actually,
Go on.
It's like Marcello eating that chicken. He never got a rule break. for
No, he
that.
didn't get punished for that either.
Didn't get punished for strangling Lily either, did he?
Big Brother says, Sarah, that chicken can be removed from the oven as well. To hear Big Brother talk like that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
That chicken as well.
A chicken died for that, and now what are they doing with that
Production
chicken?
having it.
Are they eating it backstage?
Lily said, I knew Shagan said stuff, but he acts all nice.
Yeah, I like that. Don't you think Shagan, Khaled, and Hannah should have gone straight outside and said, "Oh, I'm really sorry"? The way they were skulking around, sort of giggling, and just they were acting so childish. It was just you're really making an arse of yourself. If I was Shagan and I'd just been outed calling someone a wolf, I'd literally go up and be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
Did they not say sorry immediately?
No, not for ages. And then when
I guess the food thing distracted them from it, maybe.
But then when he finally did say sorry to her, he was chewing on a coat hanger or something. And just
Was he?
treating it like a big joke.
Ooh, that sounds painful.
It was just weird.
Chewing on a coat
He was
hanger.
just acting so weird and just so stupid.
Why did Khaled say business? You got to respect it. What? Hannah felt like she was a pawn. Martha said you're ginger, not red. Ali to Marcello, there's consequences of having disagreements with people, and I'm happy to take it on the chin.
Oh yeah, Marcello sort of started wheedling his way around Ali to try and distance himself, I think, from Hannah, Shagan and Khaled, because they'd done the rule break, I think.
Interesting, because he's the one that coined Red Witch.
Yeah.
Maybe he was guilty. Maybe he felt guilty.
And then Nathan came out and said, I nearly died when they said Red Witch.
Did he?
Yeah. Which did make me laugh. I nearly died. I did make me laugh.
He is good value.
And that was when Hannah came stalking out the door and just pushed past Nathan. And Nathan was like, "What's that about?"
Where were they?
Just in
By the smoking
garden.
area?
Yeah. She just pushed past. She's not saying it with her chest now, is she? Not saying
Well, this is
very
the
much
point.
at all.
She says she would say it all with the chest,
Yeah.
but didn't even Lily make the point of
Yeah.
Big Brother had to read it out.
Yeah.
That's how we know. That's you saying it with your chest.
Yeah. It's just bollocks, isn't it, basically?
Oh, Hannah was ranting about standing on business / being a pond again. Ali said she knew that Hannah was being off with her. I don't know why she's so angry. And I thought, you had an issue with her being called Aggie the other day.
But
then she wasn't
acting angry.
She was angry in that moment.
Yeah.
She wasn't angry in the single until you're married conversation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when someone's angry, you can say they're angry.
Yeah, I think so.
If a black person is screaming at you, they're angry.
Yeah, was she screaming at her?
No, but I'm saying as an example.
Right,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't just never ever say it. Do you know what
No, but people don't like.
No.
People don't like that it's been said.
No, but people say it when they're not actually angry, like we were saying
Yeah, that's the
before.
problem.
People just put it on, but when it's actually facts, then sure you can say it.
Facts, and you can say it with your chest. Izaaz said, I'd rather go back to my son and enjoy my life. Oh, apparently the signs were there. I just missed them.
Jesus Christ.
Martha said, I don't know why there are so many alliances. This is true. We shouldn't even know of alliances in Big Brother UK.
No.
Dean said, the people out there who are watching know the truth. Do we?
We don't
What
know.
is the truth?
We're all over the place. We don't know the truth.
Shagan and Khaled came out to the hot tub
Oh, they were
while
being
Ali and Lily were outside.
They were being immature then as well.
Did it feel a bit...
Yeah, it did.
Not intimidating, I don't want to say,
Yeah,
but
no,
almost,
it was
we're coming
petty.
out here just because
Petty.
you're here.
Yeah, it was just petty.
Ali said, oh yeah, didn't Khaled had his mirrored
yeah.
sunglasses on too? But Ali said, the looks that man gives me are evil. And I thought, how can you tell he's wearing mirrored bug-eye sunglasses? Evil. Bit strong?
Evil.
Bit strong, evil looks?
Yeah, she must have been joking, was she, or not?
No.
Oh, shit. I totally missed that.
Sarah is hiding food. Big Brother called her into the diary
Oh,
room.
yeah. What was it she'd hidden?
Sarah, what are you doing with a bag of sugar?
It's not a bag of sugar. Of all the things to hide.
Oh, they were going to live on
Oh,
porridge.
to put it in the porridge,
Yeah.
I see. Seasonings. Doing the old Gillian McKeith.
Yeah. Pepper down the bra. Sarah said, how did you know? How did you know?
How do you know? I'll tell you how they knew. Fucking 95 cameras in
Big
there.
Brother sees everything. Is my Big Brother voice good? Or
Yeah, it's not bad.
Hannah said, can I be honest? And I'm going to be honest saying this.
No.
Unconscious bias.
Don't. This was so embarrassing. Don't you think it was bad?
Well, I think I asked on Twitter. You said I think so, and Gary
Yeah.
said I think so too. Was she trying to say that? She said, because I'm not talking about race or anything.
No.
She made it clear she wasn't talking about race. She said that Ali has an unconscious bias towards Khaled as a man, right? That's the point she was trying to get
Yeah,
at.
that's the point she was trying to make.
Is that a possible thing that can exist?
Yeah, I guess. But it's just absolute. She just sounded like she was talking absolute gibberish at this point. She's like, yeah, I know a lot about this. I thought, fucking
I think Dan made the point she was like, sounded like she was talking about something she learnt last week.
Yeah, exactly. She did one of those online e-learning courses. It's like, she just sounded like such an idiot, and it made me feel embarrassed for her. It was just like, you're just throwing out like buzzwords, basically.
She said she's speaking specifically on gender, not race.
No, you got it wrong there, Hannah, I'm afraid.
She said everyone has an unconscious bias as to how society is formed.
True. True.
That's a fair point.
True. Also, I saw on Twitter someone say, where was the unconscious bias last week when it was all women on the blog? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And why is Hannah like taking the side of... Was this
you
what
had
she
a
said
point
about
to make
the gender war?
I'm not sure.
And she
Maybe.
said, "Oh, it's giving gender war." It's like, if it's giving gender war, I suggest you buckle up and get on the fucking girls' side.
Yeah, true.
And join the troops.
Buckle up. Your girls need you.
Yeah.
the gal them need you.
Yeah, because you're on the wrong side there, girl. Babes.
Your tweet got a lot of likes.
Yeah, I
didn't it?
know, but then I got accused of being racist. It's like, oh, shut
Oh,
up.
did you?
Yeah, of course. Every single thing you say, you're not allowed to say anything anymore. Oh, not allowed to say anything these days. Like Jim Davison.
Did you get 1,000 likes on that?
Yeah, something like that. But it's just like, if you say anything about... I was saying this to you earlier, especially because I am white and obviously look white in my avatar. It's just like, oh, white woman saying this. It's just like, oh, just not say anything. Just save it for my podcast. It's two old fuckers just shouting at the trees on the podcast.
I'll just make my account private.
Yeah, I fucking wish I
And
could.
remove all my followers.
Yeah.
Tweet to nothing.
It's like some people like to say. Anyway.
Emma said she would side with the boys, so Emma's part of the problem here.
Oh, Emma
is problematic,
I
isn't
don't
she?
know why Emma likes the boys so much when she's 53 and they're a bunch of 20-year-old boys. Kind of weird.
You know why.
Why?
She likes them younger.
Oh, God.
No, she said she doesn't, didn't she?
They're very younger.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like Emma. She's
I
funny.
like Emma, she's funny.
But
yeah.
she does have some shitty takes.
Yeah, she does, yeah.
I don't think she's on the right side of most
No.
things.
If you think our opinions are...
Wayward.
Yeah. Wait to hear us in 10 years' time. We'll be even more
Fucking
fucked up.
We will be doing this when we're 50 odd, won't we?
Probably, yeah.
That will be embarrassing.
People are like, oh, those boomers talking about Big Brother. We were like,
We're not boomers.
We were there.
We're millennials.
We were there when Big Brother was invented. Oh yeah, you don't change.
We
your
were there
thing,
when
do you?
Nasty Nick was showing names.
Yeah, you weren't there, man.
Ali said, shall we sit?
Oh, Marcello with his hand down his pants. Stop.
Ali said to Dean, shall we sit on the head of house bed as a fuck you? Dean said that dragon comment. She was like,
yeah.
there's a witch.
Yeah, I thought, oh, Dean, why add a new
Yeah,
insult
one up
into
in
the
it.
mix?
Yeah.
That red witch dragon wolf.
Ali said, Hannah's raging. I don't know why. Dean said, because her friends were up. Ali thinks that Hannah is a pawn in Ali's.
A pond.
Ali thinks that Hannah's a pawn in Ali's game. That's not right. Khaled's game. Dean said, it's a witch hunt, Ali. They're trying to take you down.
Red witch hunt.
Didn't I do a Dean last week?
Oh, did you?
For a moment. They can see that you can see through their game. And they're trying to take you down.
Sounds like Dean works in accounts.
They can see that you can see through their game. Interesting. Lily in the diary room said,
I liked this.
No one thought Shagun would say anything like that. What the fuck? Have you seen yourself? Why did you say, have you seen
I
yourself?
like that. Have you seen yourself? I like that. It's just fucking like, look at you.
on Hannah, really, if that didn't come out, then you're not saying it to your chest. Saying it to your chest, with your chest.
That Lily was so spot on there. She said they can all fuck off.
And she's like, if they've broken a rule, why am I getting punished?
Yeah, can I eat something?
Big Brother said, Lily, you must learn as a collective. Lily, you must learn to like porridge. She went, what the fuck?
That was so funny.
I love Lily.
I do too.
I would miss her so much if she
But
went.
the only thing I'm anti is the
Dirty
hygiene
feet.
stuff.
But it's good for TV.
But it's disgusting. Like, she's got enough eccentricity without adding that into the mix.
No, she said, remember when she said she hadn't washed for 2 weeks at one time in her life?
God, because she had a hangover.
Yeah. Ali said to Izaaz, don't be nice to me or I'll cry. Dean is crying because
Missing his partner.
he misses his partner. Baked Potato said, you've got such a good heart and people will see that. Have we seen that?
Not really, no.
Hannah was threatening to starve herself. She said, this is famine. Big Brother said, Hannah, the choice is yours. The food is perfectly edible.
Good brother.
Good. Be harsh on them.
Yeah, you disrespect me. You starve.
Ali said, be quiet, the witch is here. I love when she's like just owning the witch title. Shagan apologises for saying it
when he was chewing on that hanger.
as a joke.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
It wasn't a joke.
No, it was said quite
People
stern,
do rewrite
actually.
history once they get caught,
Yeah,
don't
do,
they?
yeah.
He said, I'm a Christian, I don't like witches. Well, yeah.
So he's adding insult to injury, really. Also, as a Christian, you should be like, peace
Turning
and
the
love.
other cheek.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's hypocrisy, isn't
Mhm. Ali said, I didn't take it as a joke. I thought you genuinely didn't like me. It is what it is. I'm a witch and a wolf.
it? I'm a witch, I'm a wolf.
Remember Emma's moustache?
Yes. You said that weird.
Moustache.
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 I used to
Moustache.
say moustache.
Moustache.
Yeah.
Well, you got that wrong. Sunshine. Got that wrong, babes. Baked Potato drew it on, did she?
Did she? I don't know.
She said, I swear on your life, I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's on your life. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Hannah says, when Ali is getting targeted, she's getting sympathy points. There you go, another Hannah. Oh no, it was Hannah. I thought it was Emma. Sorry, Hannah said that. She's questioning if everyone in here is getting treated equally. From the outside perception, it's giving a gender war, babe. Babe, I don't know why she's from up north. Giving a gender war, babe.
She is. Where is she from?
She's not.
Is she not?
Is she from London?
I don't know.
You sound like you're from London. Dean to Hannah, there was no malice from me. I'm not her. I can't speak on her
That was
behalf.
a bit naughty of Dean, wasn't
This-
it? Pushing the blame on Ali.
To say there was no malice from me,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
Ali. I can't speak
Yeah.
for her.
He should have said there was no malice
From
from
either
either
of us.
us. That was a bit naughty for
That
Dean.
was
then.
bad. I felt like he was unnecessarily
Passing the buck.
yeah to save himself, really,
Yeah,
selfishly,
Of course.
throwing Ali under the bus for the decision that he pushed. There's a chicken in the oven.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why is there there's chicken in the oven? Do you know the weirdest thing?
I don't know where to start with this.
Sarah, oh, is this the pH thing?
Yeah, that's how it ends, yeah.
Sarah's vegetarian. I was like, why is Sarah as a vegetarian so excited about this chicken in the
Yeah.
oven? And then someone told me on Twitter, well, she took the first chicken out, so she's probably thinking, how come there's still
Oh,
a
it got
chicken in
back
here?
in there, right.
Yeah. Can you eat a secret chicken in the Big Brother house? Oh, sorry, can you cook and eat a secret chicken
No,
in the Big Brother
and
house?
no. You can't even eat one forkful of it. Even if you go round the counter, open
What
the
about if you
oven.
open the oven and put your head in the oven and
I
just
wish
then
that
do it?
fucker would put his head in the fucking oven. You heard it here first. Unfortunately, you can't kill yourself that way anymore. They made ovens more user friendly, or not user friendly.
User unfriendly, depending on your use.
That whole thing. Oh, you ruined my chicken mission. How on earth
Chicken
did
mission.
he think he could cook a fucking chicken without Big Brother?
I would have got away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids.
We would have all eaten tonight if it wasn't for you. What are you
Or not the
talking
vegans.
about?
And
Yeah, did we do
vegetarians.
some tofu? Yeah. That was the most absurd and stupid thing I've ever seen in my life.
He was fuming, wasn't he?
The way he acted about it was the most childish shit I've ever seen as well.
You're vegan and your pH levels are probably off. Please discuss this bit.
He said he called her a numpty, but I think she called him a mug, or there was something about a mug. And then Sarah said, not everyone is a miscreant like you. And Shagan was like, ooh, that's a fancy word.
I never heard that
'Cause he's
word.
thick. Oh, never mind. I don't think you've ever read a book. That's
Sounds
that's the
biblical.
issue.
Me.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds-
You've not even read that Big Brother Bible that I get.
Collecting dust. I've in my tissue box,
I'm supposed
actually.
to be sending that to Lorcan.
Oh, he'll be waiting a while. He'll be 40 by the time I finish with it.
And then Marcello said, yeah, your pH levels are off.
I didn't.
which
I had no idea that meant anything weird.
It took me a second and then I realised. And then Sarah got upset and walked off. She said that one comment really upset me.
I should call him the miscreant after that, I think. That was the rebuttal.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, go on.
That conversation they had in the garden was like gaslighting 101.
What happened in the garden? I've got much.
He said to her, he called her overly sensitive.
Right.
Said it was just banter.
Yeah.
Told her to relax.
Right.
Said we're not going to be able to be friends if you can't handle my
Oh.
jokes. I can't do anything around here. I'm walking on eggshells. That is just gaslighting. You've said something offensive to someone and now you're gaslighting them into being the victim. That's fucked. Calling a woman overly sensitive after you've made a comment about her vagina is fucking disgusting. It's disgusting that people have kept him in. I'm fuming about it.
To be honest with you, it does make me feel differently about the periods and teabags comment, which I was like, oh, well, they're really close. So he feels like he can make that.
I had a bit of feedback about your period comment that it wasn't very pleasant.
What? That you can smell it?
In the gym, yeah.
Well, I can't help that. It's not pleasant for me either. Who's levelling that complaint?
A friend of mine who listens
Laurie.
to the podcast. No, a friend you don't know.
Hell's bells.
No, my friend I've known from the Courtney Love message board. He listens to the pod.
Well, what's wrong with it? I can't help that. I know what it is.
She said, sorry, Dawn, I'm calling
We're bringing
you out.
it back.
She said, he pulls you up on lots of things you say and then he says something like that. Oh?
What's she on about? You pull me up on loads of things. Come on, Dawn. Come and have a go. Say it with your chest.
Just saying, you're offending the listener.
Well, I've got a sensitive nose, all right?
He does, actually. It was off with
There's no way I should know about that smell, but I do. I can't help it. I didn't want to. It's not the life I chose.
That's ridiculous saying like, a gay man
Chose.
no.
It's a choice. Gay by choice.
That is so ridiculous saying a gay guy should never smell a period.
Well, we don't choose to if we can help it.
I don't choose to fucking smell it either. I didn't choose to have periods. Did you know that?
Well, it's getting more offensive than it was first time around. You caused this, Dawn. Me blaming Laurie.
God.
Sorry, Laurie.
I'm sure Laurie was appalled by it as well. She just thought
Shocked
better than
and
to
appalled.
say so.
Well, let's see if anyone's got anything to say in the emails about that. if they've noticed it at their gym.
God. Anyway, that was the end of that episode.
I'm surprised Dawn made it that far.
Yeah, so am I. Every
What's she
time
doing listening to this shit?
I know. No, I agree. I thought, oh, I can't believe she's actually listening to it. But she always talks to me about Big Brother, so it makes sense.
I felt so incensed by my comments that she had to let you know.
She's one of my only friends who I've known for like 20 years who actually still watches Big Brother. That's funny, isn't it?
Still hanging on there, just like us.
Yeah. So we're loyal.
Who's got notes for the next
Loyal
day?
to the soil.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm backtracking and I'm saying that it's a series of things that are being said to Sarah that are inappropriate.
Yeah.
That included, even though I thought she wasn't that bothered by it, she probably was. And maybe he does cross the line, but I think...
Maybe.
He crosses the line, but I think it's a problem because, as you said earlier, she fancies him.
Yeah.
So she doesn't really
lets
draw
him
the
get
whole
away
line
with
under
it.
it. Yeah, she lets him
so
get
it's her
away in a
fault.
way. No, not it's her fault, but she could...
Yeah, push
She
back
does...
more.
She does sort
She
of...
gives him leeway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she does sort
Yeah,
of...
she does.
I don't want to say...
She does play along sometimes.
Not brings it upon herself, but...
Oh, God. Yeah, don't
but
say that.
There's something else.
She's
She's open to it. She's open to the banter because she's giving it back and then...
Yeah, but she's not open to the sexist banter, I don't think. She's open to just the general banter. I
Right.
fucking hate the word banter anyway. Yeah, I don't...
Watch them get together after this, I'm telling you.
Oh, God. I've got quite short notes for Wednesday, so I don't know if you were supposed to be doing this one as well. If not... Oh, this was when I was stoned, I think, was it? Do you remember I was stoned and I said, I hope you've written the notes, and then you said...
Is it the rodent assessment testing lab?
Yeah.
I've got notes as well.
Okay, well, I've got...
Because they started...
short notes.
You weren't stoned.
Oh, when was I stoned?
Yesterday,
Oh, okay.
I think. This is...
That's what happens when you
Are you
get
allowed to
stoned.
be
You
that?
can't remember things. Am I allowed to what?
Be stoned.
Am I allowed to? Yeah, I think so. I haven't told my boss about it.
Anyway. This was when they played that UB40 song that I'd not heard, and you were surprised.
Oh, there's a rat in the kitchen. What am I gonna do?
Never heard that in my
There's a
life.
rat in the... Jack said the same. That's a classic.
Sarah was singing along to it. I thought, how do these people know it?
I know it.
UB40. Was that Red Wine?
Yeah.
That's the only one that I do
Oh,
know.
it sucks.
Dean and Ali are the professors, and Hannah and Lily will be the lab assistants. Hannah isn't talking to Ali. She said, I ain't got nish to say.
Oh.
Nada, nothing. Nish.
A lot of people were complaining about this task on Twitter, but I actually didn't mind it.
What were they saying
It
about
went on
it?
a bit long. They
Silly.
were saying it went on too long and it was boring.
Oh.
But I like the cages. I like the little water bottles and that. And yeah, I didn't really mind it, to be honest.
I am a bit bored with all the tasks being the same format.
Yeah.
Like, give us something else. I don't know what other Big Brother tasks could be. What else do they do? Like sitting on the aeroplane. That was a good one. Just like they're not very creative with it.
Oh, right, okay.
It's like, oh, you're the ones who've got the upper hand. You're the ones with the shit
you're
end
right.
of the deal.
Yeah, you're right.
And also, you're wearing a mouse costume.
Shit staring.
Sorry, rat costume.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just want something else.
Yeah. Maybe they could make the back garden into something or whatever.
I just want something like the old days, like get the exercise bike out and just make them constantly, you know, when they had the pedalo and they just had to keep it going.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Right.
God, Big Brother 4's getting a lot of mentions today.
God.
Emma snogged Mick Hucknall. Simply Red.
I liked a tweet that someone said, you should have taken that one to the grave,
Oh, yeah.
my lady, or something. That did make me laugh.
Simply Red Witch. Is that still a viable
Yeah, that
title?
was good.
Or
That was good. Yeah.
Dichotomy?
Yeah, Lily using dichotomy. That was a shock, wasn't it? Shock to the system. Gameplay.
And in the right context, I think.
Talking of shocks, we then had the
Oh!
Go on.
Electric shocks.
Yeah.
What did they have to do? It was
So
a
half
test
of them had to give praise to the lab rats,
Right.
and half of them had to shout at them. So
The
I did
testing
like.
the theory of do rats work better under pressure?
I liked the the editing between the two rooms was quite funny, wasn't it? You had the one that was very calm and mellow, and then the
Yeah.
others just going nuts.
Yeah.
I actually didn't mind it, to be honest.
Also, you don't see a balance puzzle in UK very much, do you? We like it when
No,
those sort of
that
things
was
cross over.
quite. Yeah, that was a bit BBAU or BBUS.
Sarah said, "Suck my ratty ass while twerking off the wall."
Sarah is a character, isn't she?
Just a bit.
I like Sarah. I feel like people don't really like her, but I like her. I think
Maybe because she voted for UKIP.
Well, yeah, that doesn't help. But overlooking that, I do like her. And
Anyway, they got their... Go on.
Nathan said it doesn't suit you being nice to Ali. Which made me laugh.
Was he a rat in that task then?
Yeah, I think so.
They got their lunch.
Oh, yeah.
And it was
God.
Nando's or carrots and cucumber sticks for the rats served in a metal bowl.
You were saying Nando's is very overrated.
It is. People...
It's very expensive as well, for what it is.
People are mad about Nando's. It's the most basic food.
Yeah, it
Chicken
is.
and chips.
I mean...
It's your diet.
No, but you're right. It is basic.
Yeah.
It's overpriced as well. I do like a cheeky Nando's, but I only
Not
have one
cheeky Nando's.
once in a while.
Emma is sympathetic for actual actual rats that have to live in such squalor and shite.
Oh, God.
She was like, at least we don't have to live in our own shit.
God, the empathy's really coming out. Sarah said, I'm going to give you the Black Death because I'm a rat.
Did she?
Yeah, that's what I liked.
What's this? I need to process it. I can't even stand up straight.
This is Lily after she went and ate like 7,000 things in that room. That was absolutely disgusting.
What's wrong with her?
And she was pouring that, was it curry sauce or something?
The
on the
Massaman
pizza?
curry sauce on the pizza.
Oh my God, I can't cope with things like that.
No, that's really not your bag.
Yeah, no, it's not. Don't you think it was just... just the way she eats is so disgusting.
You might have more thorough notes than me on here. I'm not sure.
Good. No, my notes aren't
I've
that
got
thorough.
Nathan asking, baked potato, shall we kiss later?
Oh, darn.
Will the lab rats put themselves first at the expense of the others? Remember what happened in this bit?
They had to say yes or no. Oh, they were offered...
Loads of food
Yeah,
in the diary
that
room.
cake looked nice, didn't it?
I've got a picture of that cake.
Oh, don't think it looked nice. The chocolate fountain, I'm not fussed about that. Do you like a chocolate fountain? I don't think I've ever actually had a chocolate fountain.
I don't think I have even.
I
Just
feel
not
like
posh
it's something
enough.
people have at weddings or something. But
Yeah.
I've never actually done it.
I think the idea of a chocolate fountain is a little bit gross.
Yeah.
Because does it not go like
Imagine-
cycled around?
Imagine if Lily had a tongue in
Yeah,
there.
figure
Oh.
up the nose
Oh.
into the chocolate
No,
fountain.
but don't you put marshmallow in it or something? What is it? Fondue?
Yeah, but Lily would just put a face in it, wouldn't she?
What is fondue?
Fondue's melted cheese.
Oh, right.
So you can get like a cheese fondue. You can get like a sweet fondue.
Oh, okay,
And
right.
that's the chocolate one.
Oh, that's not for me, that sort of thing.
I think I maybe have had a chocolate fountain once because people put strawberries in it, don't
Oh, okay. Chicken and chips look good as well, I thought. They said it didn't even smell that good.
Oh yeah, they arranged it on like a
I like that.
afternoon tea.
A little, like
Like
cone
thingy.
for the chips. It's quite nice, isn't it?
Ali on Marcello, I don't think it's right that he speaks exactly as he wants at any given time.
I agree.
It's giving toxic masculinity. Don't you think it's really interesting that they said witch?
Yeah.
Witch, it's giving burn her at the stake.
Yeah, it's true. That is mega coded language against a woman to call a woman a witch. And remember what exactly what Alice said, what they used to do to witches. Strong, powerful women with any sort of personality were literally killed. That is quite bleak to be compared to that.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It is scary if you think about what witch hunts actually were.
I know. It's
And I feel like we
absolutely
got taught
insane.
about them in school, but not really what they were, really what they meant.
No, it's absolutely mad.
Khaled had a crush on Ali at the start.
Wasn't it Marcello who had a crush on Ali? Because he said he was going to lips it.
Well, he said that. But this was a claim that some people on Twitter or the internet started to say that Ali... how did they phrase this? They tried to turn this on Ali and said that she made this up about Khaled.
Oh. But wasn't someone just telling her this here?
Yeah, well, no. She was telling someone else
Right.
that at the start that she'd been told that this was at the start, and then Late and Live corroborated it by showing Emma telling her the story.
Oh,
that
right.
that
Oh, they
Khaled
did corroborate
fancied her at the start, but they were saying like, oh, she's trying to make out that Khaled is homophobic because she said, is it possible that he lost interest in a friendship with me when he realised I was not available?
That doesn't mean that he's homophobic, even if that was the case.
No, exactly. But people twisted it into that.
People are twisting everything into everything. This is exactly what I was saying earlier. You can't make a negative comment about anything without
No.
being homophobic,
You
racist,
can't even talk
or
about your
whatever.
experience in your own gym these days.
Just, don't you feel like just people are like, everything you say is just like, I feel like I sound like an old person.
You would stand behind the "everyone's too woke" sign, wouldn't you? With Shagan in the task.
I'm proud to be woke, but it's just like, it's too much. You can't be defending yourself like constantly. It is. I saw someone on Twitter say it's exhausting, the discourse on Twitter this year.
Oh yeah,
And that's how I
people
feel.
can see it. Someone
It's
else said like, "Oh,
mad.
I tweeted about Yinron, free Yinron that happened a year ago," and someone
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, a year ago when we were like when there was harmony on Big Brother Twitter because we all wanted Yinron free from jail."
Oh right, yeah. It's mad. I don't know what's happened. It's crazy.
Ali was basically saying that her experience of life in the house is very different to her on the outside. She was like, I actually laugh on the outside.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And then others were eating again. And Baked Potato said, "Fuck off and shove it up your arse," about them eating food.
So did Lily go to the bathroom and be sick?
Darn, that was so disgusting.
Was it sick?
Yeah, it was. She was burping and then she was sick. Eating so much that you're sick, that's not normal.
No. That's unhealthy, surely.
I think Lily actually needs to be seen by a psych. How did she pass the psych test?
Well, they're robust, so she's passed a couple of tests to get in the house.
Strange.
She's being seen by a psychologist,
Something-
a forensic psychologist.
Yeah, that's true. Something's
I think
amiss.
I actually think that Ali's profession makes her a lot more patient with Lily, don't you?
I'm amazed that Ali likes Lily. I do find it quite
But
funny.
what
though.
choice has she got? So the next part of the task was to find out whether women have better intuition than men.
Oh God, this was disgusting.
Did you see the one on Late and Live that they cut out?
No.
It was cups that you couldn't see, and some had Coke in them, and the others had fish sauce in them.
Oh. Things like this aren't good for me. When Shagan got covered in that binge, I know it's not really binges, but things like that. If that was me, I would actually just die on the spot if that happened to me. I would.
It's when they will go, oh, I can smell it, and I think, oh God, how
Don't.
bad must it actually smell?
I can't.
What's the eggs one? Oh, cracking the egg on you and seeing if it'll break.
Yeah, and she got an Easter egg.
Lily said, to Scientology.
I like that. And they were all like, no.
She knew what she was doing, didn't she? It's the funny line. It's just banter. Emma is talking about tomato soup, which is ironically what the bin juice looks like.
Yeah, it did.
So they passed the task because they got... Did they pass? Yeah, they failed the under pressure one, but they past the one about putting rats first because the housemates didn't put themselves first, and they also guessed that women had better intuition. As Martha got the positive end of more tasks than Shagan did. Funny that there was another task that they edited out of the task and the announcement because they'd have to.
Because there was a lot in this episode.
Marcello's dodgy "This Is Big Brother" song. Oh yeah, do you remember that?
No.
So they were doing this like "This Is Big Brother." No, that's like. There's some song that he's made up, and they had a dig in the song about Ali being angry.
Oh.
Like the lines are all like,
calling a white woman angry.
You know, where you include. Don't rile people up.
I'm not. It's 12:30 and I'm tired.
But you know, you do like a line about everyone, and it's supposed to be fun. I just thought Ali's is a bit of an underhand, like backhanded dig thing. Yeah. She just had to like laugh a lot. Here's a question: would you allow someone else to use your body buffer?
What is a body buffer?
So,
is it like a sponge
exfoliant thing that you put on your hand? Do you remember this?
No.
Because Shagan had got the binges over him. He was in the bath trying to clean it off. Yeah. And Hannah lent him her like bath mitt
that
thing.
Needs to go in the bin after.
And she was like, "Oh, you need to really wash it after."
Oh hell no.
You just wouldn't, would you?
No.
Your partner, I think, is fine.
Well, they have got that brother and sister relationship.
Well, there you go. Shagan, Marcello is the soil they grow from, the housemates, because he feeds them.
Yuck.
Lily said, "What the fuck are you doing? Spending money on leaves?" She just wants like Tang Fastics, chocolate,
crisps.
What's this? Most likely game? They were asking questions. Who's the most likely to tell a lie to look
right,
good?
okay.
Lily asked, who's the most likely to come across fake? She said Shagan because you called my friend a red witch. I like it when Lily's given the opportunity.
Yeah,
she'll just splurt it all out.
Yeah, it's good.
Lily and Tom are in bed. Lily and Tom?
Yeah, she's been trying to come on to him
Is
for
she?
a bit, hasn't
little
she?
bit of a flirt.
I don't think she's that interested to you.
If she looked like her picture on the wall, he might be.
Oh yeah, she's catfishing.
Martha said, everyone is friends, everyone's dancing. How long is that going to last? There's the divide between Ali and Khaled is strong. That's the end of my notes.
The only bit I had that you didn't have was Lily said, getting coriander is not ethical.
Oh yeah, and then Will tried to make it a funny thing in Late and Live,
did he?
Nobody answered.
Oops.
It was really awkward.
Oh God. Everyone was probably put off with his Marcello arse licking. Marcello. Sorry.
Got the next episode?
Yeah. Are we carrying on?
Yeah.
I feel like this is an endurance task.
It's because you made me do the notes.
Oh God.
You should just
take
the wheel.
Have I got the notes for this one?
I think so.
Oh, this
is your dodgy notes.
Oh no, this is when I was stoned. Did you actually write anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was busy.
Well, this one will be short then. Let's see. Oh, I'm not going to be able to read anything I've written. Okay, shopping wars. Oh, this is when they were doing the shopping list, and Lily woke up and was displeased.
Oh yeah, Big Brother goes, "Oh, the chalkboards are out there." She's like, "What now?"
Yeah.
Big Brother's like, "Yes."
Lily said, "I am the snack queen." She wanted a bunch of things, including Maryland cookies. They are not good.
Oh, they are shit.
They taste stale. They're disgusting. Those are something you'd like see at the food bank or something. It's not something because no one wants. Oh no!
There's perfectly good food in the food bank.
Oh yeah.
They remind me of school.
They're just great.
School days.
I'm trying to think what else she was asking for, but anyway, it was God knows.
Kit Kat. She likes Kit Kat with a cup of tea.
Probably some sherbet or something. So she wanted to.
No, I can't right now because we run out of space.
Yeah, and then she was writing big. What is this? Like a pole vault that. Oh, so we're talking about Nathan's willy. Saying
Emma was
it was like
apparently this is the size of your willy.
Yeah.
And, you know, like the universal phone
Oh
symbol.
yeah, and because Nathan's got big hands.
But that's not
is
it.
That the size of your
that's not the
willy?
one that I learned growing up.
What isn't it here from here?
Fucking hell, Lindsay's just done a forearm,
I thought it was.
elbow to wrist.
Yeah.
God, if it was,
Yeah.
people would be. People's dicks would be coming out of their mouths, as
God.
as Emma also said about Nathan's fingers. No, it's this one, like the gun fingers.
Oh, that looks quite small though.
It's supposed to be that there to
No,
there.
yours is bigger than that. Ain't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Anyway, I don't want to think.
So maybe it is that.
I
But
don't-
then how could it be? Because like you could stretch it. You'd have quite a long one. Because your thumb bends.
Oh yeah,
You've
I've
got a
deadly
double jointed
yeah,
thumb
I
or
do.
something.
I've got weird thumb. Anyway, I don't want to think about Nathan's bits. It's kind of gross.
She was going, how long is it? And like measuring it on the wooden spoon. She's like,
Yeah.
that, longer than that. He goes, yeah,
And
about
then
that.
Emma said that will barely touch the sides or something.
Oh yeah, if it was, she goes thicker than that. Because that would barely touch the
Oh
sides.
God, Jesus. Marcello took some of the Tang Fastics off. Went from 20 packets to 15. They can't all be for Lily. 20 packets of Tang Fastics.
No, I assume they're for the house,
In-
but they were like £7 over. But
Yeah.
what? How much is the budget? That's what I want to know.
I would like to know. Shay Giln was talking about divorce. He said he will never divorce, and I've put because he will never marry.
I thought that was a bit sinister. Like,
Yeah.
he goes, no, I'm in it for life, whatever, they'd have to divorce me first.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah, he's going to stalk someone.
You need to be willing to step out of an unhappy arrangement, even
Yeah.
if you're a Christian.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stay married even if my husband's like beating the shit out of me. Nah.
Oh, Lily comes in, Hannah starts talking about being a wife in a Muslim marriage, right?
Yeah,
Have you
Hannah
got this?
said you have to obey your husband.
Well, no, it was all the good things, like,
Yeah.
you know, you get a dowry, you get
Oh,
this,
yeah.
you get an allowance.
Allowance, yeah.
And Lily's like, oh, I like the sound of it. It
Yeah.
sounds nice.
Yeah.
And she's like, you got to obey your husband, though.
Yeah.
And Lily's like, oh.
I think that's sinister
Obey
as
your
well.
husband.
Obey.
Obeys are not.
Obey is fucked up.
Well, it's
Also, Hannah saying this, it's like as if Hannah's going to obey anyone.
she don't obey Big Brother.
Yeah, the way she carries on.
Babes.
Yeah, God, it's just bullshit. Both of them are so deluded, her and Shagan, and they're both going to get such a shock when they get married. God help them. Nathan. Oh yeah, they all left Martha on her own on the sofa. Like she was talking about Taylor Swift or something, and then Nathan just went off to the dining room and just bitched about her.
Yeah, you had to go and tell Big Brother how much he couldn't stand her, didn't he?
Yeah, he's saying she's saying the right things and being nice is giving slay. Fuck off.
Yeah, that was funny. Thing is, she was chatting some shit about
Yeah.
she was on the radio talking about post eras tour depression,
Oh,
wasn't
right.
it? I thought,
Oh,
fucking
God.
hell. It's got to be some shit she made up.
Stupid. I did like that. Oh, I've missed a bit here, so God knows what
Uh-oh.
happened there. Emma said something funny. Just don't know what that was. Fake task. Oh, that Nathan is rich. So they
Yeah.
have to pretend to the other housemates that Nathan's rich and he goes to sex parties.
Did Big Brother decide who got this task?
I don't
Called them
know.
in? Sarah and who else? Baby Potato herself, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Baby Potato herself.
The woman herself. The woman, the spud. Yeah, and they were who were they telling it to? Sarah or Martha?
Martha, 'cause she
yeah,
was
a big mouth.
Oh no, hang on. Wasn't Martha trying to get the gossip, but they weren't giving
Hold
it to
on.
her? Sarah was part of it.
Sarah was. No, then Martha did get the gossip because Martha was sitting with Ali and they called Martha in and Ali's like, oh, they're not involving me. And then
Yeah.
and then Martha come back out.
Oh yeah, you're right. She was
Yeah.
talking with Ali in the bedroom,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, Martha, we need you."
Yeah, but not Ali.
Yeah.
And then Martha come back out and went, I'm not supposed to say this.
And then
but...
Ali goes, "What was it though? Can
Yeah.
you, like,
Yeah.
can you tell me?"
Ali thinks baked potato is fake.
Yeah, in this fake task, when Martha was talking about the gossip, Ali decided to mention that baked potato was sometimes a bit fake, and
Oh, yeah.
Martha fully agreed with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, a lot of people are actually saying that, aren't they? Interesting.
No, it was that she has a bit of a mean side. That's what she said.
God.
She's like, "Yeah, I do. It doesn't come up very often, but I do see it. She's got a bit of a mean side."
God. Takes one to know one, Ali.
You know what those potatoes like. You got to cut those mean bits out sometimes.
Oh.
That muddy bit.
Yuck. Everyone clocked that there was a secret mission.
They all blew it, didn't they?
So stupid. And Ali said someone's pranking someone. I don't know what that was about.
Well, the story was that he's a millionaire.
He goes to sex parties.
He's got a super yacht.
Yeah.
He goes to sex parties.
Scandalous information. Anyway, Big Brother guys, basically, you've blown it. Martha is crying in the diary room. Why was she crying? Because she was known as the gossip or something.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think it was like she didn't want people to think she was a gossip, even though she did gossip. Yeah, I noticed she was wearing a T-shirt saying "Big girls don't cry" whilst crying.
How ironic.
Don't you think? Then
It's the second time you said that.
I know. Then we had the Biscoff spread
Oh my god.
debacle.
Have you ever had Biscoff spread?
No, I don't really like Biscoff
not fuck
that
with
much.
Biscoff?
Actually, in the hairdressers they give me the little one. You
Yeah,
know.
on the side of a drink.
Yeah, I do eat it, but I'm not that into it. What do you think?
I don't really like it that. It's okay, but the Biscoff spread, I've had it once. Wouldn't have it again.
It makes me think of that guy who was stalking Molly.
Yeah, I'll forever be associated with that guy. The middle of Leeds. This is really an in-joke. But
It's a good story.
I was surprised that it comes in a smooth and a crunchy version. And then to see Lily just take a spoonful of it and shove it in her
That was
mouth.
a big fucking spoon as well.
And double dip the spoon.
That is so disgusting.
And later on the boys found the jar and were like, oh, Shagan was like, there's like spoon marks in here.
If I was in that house, I wouldn't eat anything like that could potentially be contaminated. I just couldn't.
Well, yeah, they took it away and hid it for themselves. I thought you were going to regret that.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Ali and Hannah made up, sort of. Lily was screaming and stuffing her face
Wait, why
with
did Ali and
crisps.
Hannah need to make up?
Because of the whole,
Oh,
you know,
The nominations
with your
debacle.
chest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lily was screaming and stuffing her face with crisps. Even Ali looked slightly annoyed.
Yeah. There was a moment where, yes, Ali looked like she was kind of just staring.
Yeah,
But then I was like, this is still the aftermath of the T-shirt.
yeah.
So maybe Ali's
okay.
actually bothered about that. But they wanted it to look like she was done with Lily in that moment.
Right. Interesting. Lily said they can fuck off. I don't know who that was about. Emma and Hannah are saying it's an act.
Lily.
What's an act? Oh, okay, yeah. Nathan said Shagan is nicely boring. I mean...
Who said that? Nathan. Nathan's got good comments on people.
Lily has an alliance with Dean and Ali. I've spelt that A-L-L-Y there. Lily calling Shagan the most fake. I feel like we've had this conversation twice already, and then they had it tonight as well. Dean agreed. Lily was, upstairs on the mezzanine, scouring the people downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Calling them fake.
Meanwhile, weren't they talking about her as well downstairs? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Lily is getting slagged off again over there. And Nathan and Baked Potato, did they say I love you, or they were sort of alluding to it? Something like that. They were sort of looking at each other.
They were being quizzed about it by someone else.
Yeah.
Emma, maybe. Or is that tonight's episode?
I don't know. That's all I had from that episode.
Why has Lily put that picture of a hamster, whatever it is, looking out the mezzanine window? Yeah.
I did notice it. Should we have a little one last break?
Yeah, okay. Need a little refresher. Be right back.
Right, we're on the last
It's
mile.
tonight's eviction.
Tonight.
I forgot the eviction happened earlier, didn't I? I was like, why are they all dressed up like that? You were like, well, you would dress up for the eviction. I was like, oh, yeah.
That was weird.
I was shocked that Martha wasn't in pyjamas. Speaking of Martha,
yeah. What of her?
she compared herself to a hippo
I don't
in someone's dream.
I don't like
Who
that.
said that?
Ali had a dream she was being chased by hippos.
She said me.
I hate it when fat people do that. Sorry, no offense.
That is a weird thing to say. I wonder how Ali reacted.
It's like Ali went, oh, don't say that. Right. It is. I get why people do it, because I sort of do it as well. It's just like sort of insulting yourself before someone else does, but it's kind of sad, isn't it?
I had to tell someone they were being a bit harsh on themselves at work today.
Oh, very harsh. Hold on, you've glossed over AJ's coat.
Oh, Brillo pad and rubber glove combos.
Yeah,
I compared it to,
weird,
but people didn't pick up what I was putting down.
Catsuit was really strange that she was wearing.
I would say I liked the jacket, but minus the jacket. That outfit was a little odd.
The little skirt thing.
It's not AJ's best styling.
No.
And normally it's on point. I think it's the first time that stylist has slipped.
The jacket was fun, but this catsuit, or whatever it is, bodysuit itself was a bit strange. I noted at this point Nathan had Laura tattooed on his side.
Oh yeah,
later
to
on,
be
it was crossed out. I bet Baked Potato did that, controlling.
Laura, I wonder who that is.
Lily broke her tooth on a Cocoa Pop after eating 3 big packs of Tang Fastics.
She's probably not brushing her teeth, is she?
Oh, God. Oh, well, if she is, she's using that toothbrush that was on the floor face down.
Oh yeah.
So
well, there you go. We know where her toothbrush is. She's not using it, then, is she? Because why would it not be by the sink?
Oh, God.
Did Big Brother say they're going to call the doctor in?
Oh, surely the dentist.
Yeah.
The doctor's not going to be able to help.
We never did see the end of that.
I'm having a tooth out.
Not that we'd see.
I'm having a tooth out next week.
Are you?
Yeah, one of my teeth at the back is actually
A
right at the
wisdom
very
tooth?
back. And it's just cracked.
So you're
Bits
having
of
it
it,
out?
bits of it falling off, and I know it's
Oof.
going to start hurting, so I'm going to have it out. Jump before it's pushed.
Wow.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Having a tooth out, it's not that
It's
bad.
usually the last resort to extract, though. They
Oh,
try
is
to do anything they can
Oh, they're
to
not
save
going to be
the
able to
tooth
do anything
first.
to that. It's literally just shards.
Oof.
Sorry. Lily is a guidance person. They can't handle a strong, intelligent woman. Don't know what that means.
Did she say strong, intelligent woman?
Yeah.
Big Brother asked if the boys come to her for guidance. She said, "Do they, Eck?"
Nathan was slagging off Martha and Izaaz. Not sure what he was saying about them, but he really hates Martha, doesn't he?
Who?
Nathan.
Yeah. Hang on. Didn't Sarah say that Lily is a very a one-person pity party? Lily.
Lily? I missed that.
I think she did.
Marcello was talking about how he no longer does illegal activity.
He stopped that illegal activity
Yeah.
8 years ago.
If he finds a parcel on his neighbour's doorstep, he doesn't steal it
No,
anymore.
he used to nick it,
Yeah.
put it on eBay.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't say eBay. Is that what he meant? It's to steal parcels.
Yeah, I think so.
Caught on the ring
And he
cameras, mate.
stole it from his best friend's mum's purse or something.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's when you're a kid.
yeah, he must have been
Yeah.
little at that point. And then Shaker goes, "Are you still? What is it again? Brethren.
Brethren.
Are you still brethren?
Brethren. Brethren.
Brethren.
Brethren.
How do you spell it?
Brethren. Brethren.
Are you still brethren? Isn't it like an
Brethren.
old English word?
Could be.
Probably. It's like, why would you still be brethren with someone that he was like stealing pocket money from
Yeah.
at like 11?
Yeah.
I guess you could still be friends with like
Yeah,
your
I
friends from that
guess.
age, but it's not likely.
No.
Are you friends with your like childhood
I'm
friends?
not even friends with anyone from university.
Oh, there you go.
The oldest people who I'm friends with are the people off the Courtney Love message board, like my friend Dawn.
Nick? Is Nick from there?
No, actually, Nick is my oldest friend. I met her when I was 17.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
my oldest friend.
'Cause you're talking about Nick in relation to the fish that jumped out.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Lawkins said, by the way, same thing happened with his fish, and it definitely ate the other one.
Oh.
He sent me like an AI chat thing saying, yeah, that's what happened. So that's solved that mystery.
Chat GP answered
I
the
can't-
mystery.
But
Finally, after all these years.
yeah, my second oldest friends are all from the Courtney Love message board. Like my friend Mel, John, some other friends I have as well.
Yeah, most of my close friends now are friends I've met in adult life.
Yeah.
I think it's partly because you meet them when you're formed as an adult already.
Yeah, so you know what you like and
for the
don't
most
like.
part, yeah.
And then a lot of my friends are off Twitter as well. Which is
Yeah,
kinda
we're
weird.
off Twitter. And look at us now.
And then we had the egg wars with Nathan and Baked Potato. Do you agree with that? Is that violence in the house?
You said it's just someone get warning. I think it's fine. It's harmless. No one's going to get hurt by an egg, are
If
they?
someone cracked an egg over my head, they would get hurt. Believe me.
What if you were kissing them later?
I wouldn't be. Especially not with those teeth.
I think Baked Potato got it worse because it seems to like slide down her face and go
don't.
over her eyes.
Don't. Yeah,
Can you
went
get
in her-
salmonella
she
through an
said her
eye?
eye was sticking together. I think.
Oh. Could you catch a disease off of that?
I don't know.
Ali's patriarchal diagram of the house.
You seemed into this.
I was into it, but it was like the way she was presenting it
Yeah.
is just very captivating. She's a bit like Trish in that regard. I think like Trish is such a good talker. When Trish starts to talk, I just listen. And Ali, when she was starting to talk, I was like, oh yeah, I've really got full buy. You've got full buy-in from me.
Yeah.
Here. So it was that the boys at the top of the hierarchy, then the attractive women sit there,
The straight
followed
women.
by straight attractive women,
Yeah.
followed by the queer women, and also the queer men at the bottom.
Yeah.
I think the queer men were at the bottom.
I don't know.
Dean and Nathan, because they're not of value to the straight men.
But Izaaz wasn't really part of that thing either.
Well, she's made the point.
Oh, did she?
Izaaz was part of the top
Oh,
tier
yeah.
of the men, but then he didn't like what was happening amongst them,
Oh.
and then they tried to push him out.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
I can see.
it's basically like it is a hierarchy formed as a patriarchy based on misogyny, actually.
Well, I saw people on Twitter going, a Muslim refugee could never be at the top of the hierarchy in the house.
I saw that as well, but they still have cis male privilege.
Yeah.
And there's strength in numbers. There's more of those men.
Yeah, have you ever heard of intersectionality people?
Exactly. Quite.
I don't know. I thought, she could be right, she could be wrong. Either way, she said it in an interesting way.
Did you not think, like, this isn't good observation?
Yeah, but then when I saw people criticising it, I thought, well, yeah, I can see that too. It goes to show, doesn't it?
God, you've changed.
I'm a flip-flopper at the moment. Lily was in the pool going, come on everyone, come in the pool. And I was just humouring her going, no Lily, you play on your own.
Someone play with me.
She was at the beach with her parents. Shagan gave this thing about even the women not cleaning, which I thought sounded rather sexist.
No, he was saying normally women are cleaner.
Yeah.
And Hannah was immediately like, no, they're not. That, in my experience, I think is true. That girls that I've lived with were messier than men that I've lived with. And I was actually, myself, surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
But women do the lion's share of the housework, plus the mental load.
In a heteronormative relationship,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about a university. No one was putting their weight there.
That's different though. People aren't fully formed then, like you say.
Yeah, but I just remember thinking, wow, people will leave a lot of mess around here. And to be fair, I was outnumbered by girls. There were 2 guys and 3 girls. And I just remember being shocked at like the amount of hair and like hairbrushes and like shoes left around on the floor outside doors and things.
I dread to think if there was any period products in the bin in the bathroom.
We all had private bathrooms, so we didn't have to.
Thank God for that. You
I
didn't
didn't
have to
know.
smell it.
I didn't know the smell.
Didn't know
I
women
didn't know
had
the smell
periods
back then because I wasn't. It was the gym that taught me the smell.
Different times.
It was different times. No, I was shocked, and I think it's fun. It's an assumption that men would make, but actually the reality can be quite different, as Hannah quickly said, and as Shagan was pointing out about Lily's mess.
Well, I think on the planet as a whole,
The men make more mess.
Women literally spend their whole entire lives tidying up after men, while men sit around doing fuck all. So that's my experience.
Jack.
He knows he does, because that's what I was saying about the mental load as well. Like, I have to tell him, you need to do this, you need to do that, otherwise he won't do it.
What do you mean the mental load?
The mental load is you having to think of the fucking jobs that they've got to do, because they don't just automatically do them like you do. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you experience some of this as well.
Yeah, I have.
Everyone does in relationships. But yeah, I have to tell him, can you do this? Can you do that? It's like, he should just be doing it, so I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
No, it's not. Things are seen differently by different people, and it's really a challenge.
Yeah, it like he wouldn't even notice like something on the stairs to take up the stairs.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his socks can sit on the stairs waiting to go up all day, and then I'll take them up.
Bet he walks by them, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's just like, anyway, that's just life. That's just how it is being a woman.
How it feels to be a girl.
Go on, what else?
Shagan's upset about Lily's mess. What was there? The toothbrush upside down, the ting by the ting, another ting.
Fantastic.
Khaled said
He wouldn't miss Ali.
you can be okay with a worst case scenario and still hope for the best case scenario. Do you know what I mean?
Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Maybe end up somewhere in the middle. That's a song I like.
Did he say he wouldn't miss Ali? Is this in the diary room?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I don't know actually.
No, that was in that sitting around talking your truths
How many
game.
times do they sit around doing that? Every bloody
Big Brother
episode.
game on this one. Emma hasn't seen Nathan and Baked Potato kiss. It's a slow burn movie, this, isn't it? She said she'd rather put on a horror movie. Baked Potato and Nathan sort of is a horror movie if you're watching.
Is, yeah. A freak show.
Just with those teeth.
A freak show.
It's a bit harsh.
No, well, only because she's called Baked Potato, so it's weird. And he's just,
Bit tatty. Rosie said, we were just good. Oh, yeah.
They're going to get
Emma
a
was
hotel.
like, on the first night out, like, on the first night out for you, you're going to be basically at it. And Rosie, I've written.
Yeah.
Baked Potato said, excuse me, do apologise, misnamed Rosie. Better than misgendering. We were just gonna watch a nice film and call it a night.
Oh, right.
you imagine them two at it?
Oh God, don't.
Shagan said, everyone here is quite good looking, actually. They are good looking, this bunch of housemates. Even Marcello.
Oh God.
Khaled's good looking. Shagan's
Khaled's
good
good
looking.
looking. Shagan's good looking.
Baked Potato's pretty good looking.
Baked potatoes are attractive, yeah.
Ali
is.
the hair.
Yeah. Martha's not
Martha's
unattractive.
scrubbed up.
Yeah.
Nice. I think they are a good looking bunch.
Yeah. Hold on, who's
And
ugly?
There's no one ugly.
Nathan's bit
Nathan. Oh no.
ugly.
Yeah, Nathan's. Well, he looks like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah.
Just a very posh person.
Yes, Hannah's beautiful.
God, not
Ali's
us rating everyone
gorgeous.
how everyone looks. That's not cool.
It's fine. We're not saying anything nasty about anyone. Emma's attractive for her age. I was gonna say that's terrible. An attractive older woman.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't have. She doesn't look what you expect a
No.
53-year-old to look like. I do think
No.
the turkey teeth are a bit extreme.
Yeah, it's a bit. She's a bit. She's like a glamour puss, isn't
She's
she?
amplified.
Glamour puss.
Anyway, moving on. They are. I would say on the whole, they are a good-looking bunch of housemates.
Yeah. Emma said it will be just be get your drawers off time. God. Martha sees a nasty streak in baked potato.
Hang on,
Oh.
you can't gloss over
I'm
baked
trying
potato's
to-
emotional
I'm
part.
trying to get to go to bed at
She
some
said
point
that
tonight.
no one is that kind to her and likes her for being herself. Like, no one likes me for being me. People find out, she said, in relationships, people find out what you're really like and they don't like you anymore. Have you experienced this?
No, because I feel like people tend to find out what I'm like quite early on, and just it's before the relationship happens. They run. Once you're in the relationship, you're stuck.
She said, I just feel like I'm quite a difficult person to love.
I don't think so. I don't think she is at all. She just needs some self-esteem. Oh yeah, Sarah, she's attractive. Thomas is attractive. Izaaz was attractive.
Izaaz, I think I had a little crush on Izaaz, actually.
Yeah, actually, yeah, they're all attractive. Lily is attractive as well. Dean, not sure about Dean. Dean and Martha are
Sort the tash out and we'll talk.
lowest on the totem pole, but
Lily and... Oh, sorry, go on. Baked potato.
yeah.
Martha
Nasty
says baked
streak.
potato's got a
What
bit of
is
a
the
mean
nasty
streak.
What is the mean streak? I've not really seen a mean streak from her. Oh, they run off. Her and Nathan run off to talk about Martha.
Oh, do you think they're talking
But
about
on
you?
the live feed, baked potato was sticking up for Martha because Nathan was saying, "I think Martha's this, that, and the other," and baked potato said, "No, I don't think she's that. Oh, I think she's very nice." So
She's not wrong about Nathan bitching about her, though.
no.
Lily and Thomas, where have your hands been? He's like, I've only got one.
Yeah, he said his wanking hand is like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, it does everything. It has to, doesn't it? Bless him.
And then he said his other hand is good for other stuff.
He's going to tell that story later.
No, I could imagine though. What?
Just probably a bit rigid. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but that might be. I don't know. Give it a go. I mean, why not? When in Rome.
I was about to say something that I'm glad I didn't.
Okay. What was it?
I just think a bit of give is more comfortable. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you never know. And hold on, did you say something else? No, that was it. I think.
Lily's picture doesn't look like her.
Oh yeah, but Lily's
And then
trying.
it's going around going, do you think that picture looks like me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then what is someone said? Oh, it's giving catfish or something.
Oh, Sarah said that photo's given catch of the day, and the catch of the day is catfish.
that was funny.
That was good.
That was a good line.
Shagan is being asked about his relationship with Hannah by Big Brother. Is Big Brother fishing for a romance here?
God,
He's talking about brothers and sisters.
yeah
Haggis. You haggis eating fuck, Dean said, which I thought sounded quite offensive. Oh, did you know that Dean was on the island? Bear Grylls with the island
No.
years back.
Was it?
Excuse me.
Which
Shagan.
island, I was gonna say.
Shagan and Hannah in the bedroom together. Shagan's saying Hannah's eyes are pretty doughy. Can your eyes be?
Yeah,
doughy?
like a deer,
doe-eyed?
like a deer. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a bit deer-like. You know, she's very cute like that, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, you know, sort of like
Anime.
Disney-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute.
Do you think I'm hyper muscular? He asked
But-
Hannah, and is he a bit intimidating?
But she thought he said hyper-masculine.
Which she said he is.
Yeah.
We didn't agree, did we?
He's not hyper-muscular or hyper-masculine.
No.
He's just hyper, I don't know, religious.
Hyper Christian.
Hannah was saying about dating, she said it's hell in there. Older men are shit, younger men are shit.
Everyone is shit.
I do agree with that.
Now they had Big Brother's parlour game, which sounded very antiquated term to use. Spicy question game, where you had to answer a spicy
Fucking question they've been doing.
or take a shot of hot sauce.
They've been playing the same game every day this week.
Big Brother
But
them.
the hot sauce is the only new addition.
What I find weird about it is that Big Brother goes, here you go, here's some folded bits of paper, some questions.
Yeah.
And then they just started making up their own questions.
Oh yeah. Wow. Why not?
They're shit stirring for their own shit. They're stirring their own shit up, this
Oh,
housemates.
wow.
Don't need texts or tweets on the outside anymore. Who doesn't pull their weight and why? Sarah said it's Lily. She's like seagulls at Great Yarmouth. Baked Potato said it's Nathan. He's a lazy, gormless bastard. A
Wow.
lanky streak of piss. Did she say piss? That's what I've written. No, I've written lanky.
That is an expression, lanky
yeah,
streak of
but I've written
piss.
lanky steak
Oh.
of the. So maybe it does mean
Must be
a lanky streak of piss.
Must be.
Who does nothing.
God.
Hannah's pissed off with Lily. Did she say don't interrupt me when I'm speaking? The questions ended up in a bit of a
It's because
ding dong.
Nathan was bitching about Martha being fake, and then I think, did Hannah say Shegan was real or something? And Lily was basically like, well, I don't think he is real because he called my friend a red witch.
Right, okay.
And then Hannah goes, yeah, go off, sis. And then they sort of had not an altercation, an argument. Emma was sticking up for Shegan as well, and Lily said, I think he's fake. Oh yeah, Hannah said to Lily, Lily went in the bedroom, Hannah said, oh, do you mind not interrupting me when I speak? And then Hannah went outside and said, I just told the young girl.
You don't like her coming for the age, do you?
I don't, because she's always calling Ali like a 38-year-old woman.
Oh,
like,
yeah, she
Ali's
does.
like over the hill at 38. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, she's 38. She's like twice as smart as you. Your point is, you know. And then calling Lily a young girl is that's just patronising. Like when
Belittling.
someone calls someone kid in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Lily does act like a child.
Oh, she does. Yeah, that's true.
So-
She does. But still.
In that game, they were asked who the worst dressed was, and then Nathan later doubled down about Martha. She's the fucking worst dressed, though, isn't she?
He said, "Oh, I
Who was
would."
that to?
He said, "I wouldn't wear a t-shirt with rabbits on."
Did you say that to Ali?
Yeah. He said, "I wouldn't wear a t-shirt with rabbits on." Well, yeah, you don't have to. It's not your style.
It's a very specific rabbit.
Yeah,
It's her
her
own rabbit.
And he said, "Oh, and stripy jumpers." I thought.
Ali wears stripy
I'd
jumpers.
wear shit with rabbits on and stripy jumpers.
You literally
so,
do. It's
yeah.
literally your wardrobe. Trust games.
Oh yeah,
Marcello was trying to pretending to squirt people with the surface cleaner.
So as soon as the vote closed, they showed Marcello being a twat again. Fix. Yeah, I don't know what else.
I feel like we talked about this earlier.
Oh, did we? Oh, we did. That was it, I think. Shegan was blaming Marcello for what?
Coining the Red Witch.
Oh yeah.
Ali said maybe jokey words, but in the context of talk about getting me out, I think the context is important.
Oh, she's always bringing up the context.
It's important.
I'd be exhausted talking to her. To be like, God, having to watch every fucking thing I say. It's stressful. Yeah,
It's like being on Twitter.
Yeah, Lily gets to like just say any old shit, and Ali's just like, oh, yeah, allow it.
Are Nathan and Baked Potato boyfriend and girlfriend? Apparently they are now.
Who cares?
Izaz's eviction. Anything on the eviction? The interview?
He came out with his sunglasses on.
And a picture of himself and his son
and his
water bottle. You might get thirsty during your interview.
And I think the song was Daddy Cool, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The interview, it was quite boring, I thought.
He didn't say much, did he?
The only interesting thing he said was a bit later on late in life when he said, I don't think baked potato is really Nathan's type, which...
I don't want to profile.
Yeah, and then Will and AJ were just like,
Wow.
didn't have any comeback, did they? That was good. That was shady. I liked it. That's the sort of shit we would say.
He did say his social battery died. And his first thought about what he's going to do on the outside is meet up with Ryan.
I was thinking, who the fuck is Ryan?
AJ goes, I thought you were going to say your son.
Yeah. No, fuck my
Ryan
son.
first.
Especially Ryan. That's it. Oh my God, that was exhausting.
Well, you say that's it, but the people are...
The people have spoken.
Yeah, the people are speaking about Big Brother, and they want their voices heard, so we've got an inbox
At
to go
least
through.
I don't have to speak anymore. Well, only in brief.
Now, the first email...
The first one's from Latago, I think, because it was sent last week.
Are you
That
joking?
helps. No, I'm not joking.
Oh my god,
Oh,
we have a lot of
no.
emails.
Oh no, how many are there?
So you don't want to know.
Oh no.
Right, if you'd
I mean,
like to
thank
email
you.
us, we'll be really grateful for it at bbonblastpod@gmail.com. Okay, I've got Latago's email from last week.
Okay.
Haribo Tanfastics or Haribo wine gums?
Uh,
That's the subject line.
neither.
I don't know if it's like...
Star Mix. Star Mix is my choice.
I actually don't like Haribo.
Oh, you didn't mind those Audi sweets I've got tonight?
No, I've had a few.
Yeah. Suit yourself.
They're better than Haribo,
Yeah.
I think.
They're softer.
Yeah, sometimes Haribo's a bit tough.
Yeah, it can be a bit tough. Yeah, Gold Bears Gold Bears.
Are they made by Haribo?
Yeah, they're good.
Anyway, let's not talk too long about Haribo.
God.
'Cause there's a lot of emails to get through.
Oh no.
Hello there, BB on Blast family.
Oh, that's nice.
It is Black Jungle Snake here, going by his
It's a throwback.
alter ego. Some thoughts about the past week. This is in bullet points. Sad and shocked that Days has gone saddened and shocked. She was in predicted final top 5, and my top 5 is all women, by the way. Yeah, of course it is. If you thought Days was going to make top 5, you don't know the audience, Latago. Fucking hell.
He does know though.
Yeah, but I'm saying Latago. This is all signed off by Black Jungle Snake. I think Lily will be up for eviction again because
Yeah.
no one in the house can maintain her extrovertedness. But we need a Lily type character in the house for entertainment purposes, of course.
Yeah.
But the game is the game.
Oh God, strict.
I agree with yours and other statements from last week's pod about the women housemates being far better than the men's. Men's? Side issue. Fucking annoying that the intro don't have the eyes or facial features of the housemates. No, I hate that.
Why do you hate
previous intros. I just don't want my housemates messing up my titles. Do you know what I mean? I want stylized graphics.
Okay, I don't. Oh no.
Hell,
Sorry.
what's happening?
Nathan and Baked Potato kissing on the live feed.
Hell, last year had that shit. Just dripping sperm paint on that yellow background. On the last note for today, both of you motherfuckers are great with the real talk, especially with body issues and shit that you discussed last week.
Oh God.
Don't remember that.
Was that the periods?
That's going to live rent-free in my head
Oh no.
if I am ever feeling bad.
What did we say?
Probably love yourself. I don't know. If King Charles can have chubby fingers and still be king, then anything is possible. Anyways, much love to both of y'all and Towie. We're in the wrong house tonight. Kind regards, Black Jungle Snake.
I know. I do remember us talking about our body issues. Actually, we're both saying we felt insecure about our bodies at times.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone does.
And I was saying it's a journey, and
Yeah.
I'm not quite comfortable with mine yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were.
Well, as you get older, your body just deteriorates. So you're grateful for what you've got, really.
The next one is from... Well, I don't know. It's from Dan. It says Thomas. He hasn't signed it off as himself, so I didn't know if he wanted to read it, but it's from Dan. That's my boyfriend. I see the problem about Thomas. In his VT, he was hilarious, but he's had like 20 years to come up with those jokes.
Yeah.
And never losing rock, paper, scissors and all the other funny shit he's said. And because of the void where his personality should be, he's got nothing else. What else did he say in his VT that was funny?
He said a few things like that. It's all related to his disability.
Right.
You know? That's all his material, isn't it?
He did have those comments in the first
Yeah.
few hours in the house, didn't he? About,
Yeah.
is it okay to joke about it? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Are you able to explain how he got in the house, which producer he duped into believing he'd be good TV? Because I ain't got a Scooby bloody do how he scammed his way in. It's a good point. How does someone like that convince the producers they're good TV?
I think they're just ticking a box, partly.
So it's tokenism.
I think so, yeah.
That's a shame.
I know,
Because
but...
you must think...
Oh, well, last year we had Kerry, didn't we? Who was
And Dylan.
disabled. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm out of order saying that, but I feel like it certainly helps. Do you know what I mean?
Well, given the evidence that we've got, he's not offering us much. So
Maybe he came across better in his audition.
maybe he did.
They probably sought him out, kind of thing.
Oh,
of
because
his
he's
quite
known
high
as a football
profile.
player.
Yeah, high profile.
So maybe that's the problem with someone that you're scouting
Yeah.
based on something, and they're not going to give
no,
good TV.
Just because they've got a good story doesn't necessarily mean they're a good personality. Oh, that was good.
That is good. Laurie is next. Marcello had better be out on his ear by the time you read this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we thought that
She's
too.
going to lose her shit, man.
We've endured all the horrible things he said, and watch his rule-breaking ass, weasel bites... What? Weasel bites of baked chicken. Oh. What? Laurie, I'm struggling. We've endured all the horrible things he said and watched his rule-breaking ass weasel bites of baked chicken before running it to the diary room without further punishment. Okay, there we go. Weasel bites. I'm seeing a weasel biting things. To weasel something, it's like work your way around it, I suppose.
Right.
Placing both hands in capital letters around Lily's neck. It was only one hand, actually.
Oh, depending you. All right, well, best.
Even for 1 second was the final straw for me. That man is a fucking menace. Consider this as me screaming in the live audience, shaking an enormous "Get Marcello out" sign. There was full stops after "Get Marcello out."
Nice.
If you're being linked to Andrew Tate by a late and live audience member, that's Nigel, you need to reevaluate your life choices, bro.
Yeah.
If Emma screamed in my ear like this while lying there totally vulnerable, oh yeah, she did scream at Lily the other day.
Did she?
She went on top of Lily in her bed and went, ah, to give her like a scream back. She'd have been elbowed so hard she would still be spinning.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, here's the picture of it.
I missed that.
It does look quite sinister.
God, she looks like she's about to eat
Lily
her.
weren't phased.
No, I bet not.
It's an assault, in my opinion.
God.
Emma could have harmed Lily's eardrum doing that shit.
Laurie's getting on her soapbox about the most weird
What is wrong
thing.
with these house guests? Honestly, well, Lily does subject them to quite a lot of screaming too.
I mean, yeah.
Whoa, whoa. Remember the storage room?
Oh,
Gaga.
God, that was annoying.
There's nothing quite like the shopping list to bring everyone together in love, peace and harmony. Am I right?
Absolutely.
I swear palming that chalk turns housemates into food overlord control freaks. Palming that chalk.
Robot overlord.
It's half an hour, Laurie. It's the Laurie kiss emoji,
I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
Laurie. That was fun.
I bet Laurie's getting to the heart of the matters that we've not even discussed
Yeah,
on the podcast.
Lily's eardrum damage. Never mind her teeth.
Yeah, she can see Dr.
Lily
Arnold.
needs a lot of attention. I'm not angry, just disappointed. Ashton is in the inbox.
Ah, good old Ashton.
Buckle in, because this is a long one.
Ashton, told you.
Wait, it's going to be all good content, I'm sure. I've got faith in Ashton's
I've got
contributions.
faith, I'm just tired.
To quote Holly Willoughby, firstly, are you okay? Because this week has been wild, both inside and outside the house.
All right.
I hope everything's all right in your personal life. And I feel like I haven't caught my breath. Me neither. Trust me, it's been a horrible week. How have you two been enjoying the HOH?
Yeah, I like the HOH.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's like a different
Yeah.
version of the HOH,
Yeah.
but I think it's working.
You still get the normal nominations, so normal-ish.
Yeah.
So.
I personally love a bit of a game in BBUK, and so when they started doing the head of house, I thought it would have been great.
Oh.
And that it would add a bit more competition to the house. This week's comp was a bit rubbish, but I was pleased with the end result. The HOH role was very overpowered, with them choosing the pairs and having the save and replace power. It could have been justified if they earned it, say through an endurance competition, but they didn't.
Well, the other housemates give them it, so what's the difference?
Too much power, Ashton is saying.
I heard
Disagree?
other people saying that as well. Well, because it was people I liked, I didn't mind.
Yeah, but is the consequence of giving people you like too much power that people turn on them next time in the future?
People have turned on them already, so.
I like the pairs nominations, and I was very surprised by Hannah and Lily being so strategic. It was great to see, and I think Ali and Dean did the right thing by saving the girls and putting up Khaled and Marcello. But I thought it was very silly of ITV not to have a double eviction, and vote them out in pairs. But oh well. After this is where it goes downhill for me. First of all, I understood where both Ali and Khaled were coming from in their conversation in the garden corridor about the point scoring.
Oh, yeah.
But everyone on the outside world was creating an absolute furore, with people saying that Ali is a misandrist.
If I hear that word all
Yeah.
the fucking time.
And that Khaled is homophobic. Both outrageous accusations.
Neither of those things are true.
And then you had the double rule breaks by Ali and Hannah and Shagun. My opinion on Hannah completely changed. Yeah. I think a lot of people's opinion
Hannah's
changed
stock
on Hannah.
plummeted, didn't it?
Yeah, the stock plummeted.
It
yes.
did.
Actions speak louder than words, and while she was saying that she would say things with chest, she couldn't even look Ali in the eye.
No.
And she was only saying that because she got caught. Also, she was willing and able to have conversations with Dean, but didn't with Ali,
No.
and actively started talking about Ali having an unconscious bias ... against men ?
Stupid.
And don't even get me started on Shagun, the most boring guy in the house. I'm very disappointed in
What
Big
about
Brother.
Thomas? He's more boring, theoretically.
Yeah, he is. At least Shagun had a meme moment.
Yeah.
Although Thomas is now sitting wearing 3 caps, so maybe that's how he's going to redeem himself.
Sunglasses.
Oh yeah, Thomas's main thing was when he had to wear a bucket on his head.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Ashton is very disappointed in Big Brother this year.
Alright.
I find it hard to take Big Brother seriously, and I'm sure the housemates are as well. Especially when he started raising his voice at Hannah and saying, "You will listen." It just sounds childish.
Mm-hmm.
The punishments are weak as well. If it were me, I would have made Hannah and Shagun sit out of their HOH competition next week
Yeah.
and take away Ali's right to nominate.
Yeah.
Big Brother needs to relate the punishment to the crime.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to take food away, don't give them Nando's, pizza, KFC, sushi, and loads more the next day. It's weak. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. They never take food away for more than... They always have a party every day, don't they, pretty much?
There's loads I want to talk about still, but the boring shopping task, but I don't want to fill your time any longer. So the thing I'll talk about is the whole Ali t-shirt stuff. The whole nature of the original and ultimate social experiment, social experiment is capitalised, is to have different people with different views from all walks of life in a house, such as Farage lover Nathan and climate activist Days. For the public to get mad at a t-shirt, first of all, is insane, but for ITV to then edit out the watermelon and issue an apology for those who found it offensive is even worse. And they didn't even air the conversation they had with Ali.
No.
This is all in capitals, and it has an exclamation mark and a question mark. I can only imagine how invalidated people feel watching at home. And Khaled, knowing that they took Ali's t-shirt, shame on ITV for giving a platform to disgusting and divisive people who call for the genocide of innocent children, women and men. I know I said I wouldn't take up too much of your time, but I thought that was necessary. Oh, and also, get my cello out. Have a good night, Ashton. Thank you, Ashton.
I'm surprised Ashton was the first person who'd mentioned it.
Me too, actually. That was, you're
Yeah,
right. They were the
I
right
agree,
things to
yeah.
talk about, and that was a nice email. Thank you. Please keep sending them. And now we've got Ricky. This name looks familiar, but from
He's
when?
Someone on Twitter.
Hi, Lindsay and Gaz. It's Ricky here. I messaged Lindsay earlier this year about BBUS recommendations.
Oh, yeah. You did email before that.
As it is halfway through this series, oh my god, it is.
God,
Only 3 weeks left. I thought I would email in my thoughts about it and why it just isn't working for me. Oh, that's sad. Aside from the obvious problems this series has, ITV.
RE.
Did you say RE? I think some people say
No,
re in
hold
speech.
on.
Anyways,
I'm not sure.
ITV's censorship, etc. The majority of the housemates are very unlikable.
Oh.
Actually, someone did tweet the picture saying, like, the fact that none of these housemates are completely likable, like they've all got something about them that, is crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
The majority of the housemates are very unlikable and there is barely anyone to root for.
Oh.
Marcello and Nathan are deeply problematic people. Lily is just annoying as hell. The lads and Hannah are just plain boring or just
Yeah.
chatting shit about Ali, and the rest of them are pretty forgettable. One-note characters.
Cool. Well, Ali's not a one-note character.
No, but the rest of them.
Resident, right.
Also, large parts of the audience being offended and outraged by the most offensive shit on this show, not Marcello, is just annoying. outraged by the most inoffensive shit
Right,
on the show,
right.
in brackets, not Marcello, is just annoying.
Yeah.
I've recently been watching the Indian Big Brother alongside this, and the level of arguments on there are reminiscent of the old BBUK.
Oh, really?
And it feels like current BBUK is way too sanitised, or ITV is not showing it. Like, the most beef we have had this series is Ali and Khaled, and it's just bitching about each other, make up and repeat.
How are you watching the Indian Big Brother? Has it got subtitles? And where are you watching that? Because I'm curious.
It's shown on Colours TV over here.
Oh, yeah. But has it got subtitles? It must do, right?
I don't know about that.
Let me know.
I have the feeling that Ricky probably can understand both languages,
Oh, right. Okay.
just based on his surname.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so you want in on a
Oh, Ricky,
Indian Big Brother with subtitles, don't
I'm
you?
rather jealous that you get to experience another Big Brother as well, but I can't understand.
And he said it's good, like the old BBK. Yeah, the most beef is bitching, make up and repeat. Hopefully the series gets better. Love the pod. Yous are hilarious, from Ricky. Thanks,
Aw,
Ricky.
thanks. Did you get through? How far did you get through the Big Brother US series, Ricky? Let me know.
I think that there's something about this group in particular. Maybe partly it's Ali. It's like they want to talk about their problems
Yeah.
and they have it out quite respectfully.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need the blazing rows. I quite enjoy it.
I don't feel like there's a lot of bitching. Yeah, there's not blazing rounds. Apparently there was one tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
maybe
so-
you're going to get your wish, Ricky.
Yeah. You spoke it into
We'll see what
existence.
happens. So now we have
I think this is the most. This is the most emails we've ever
only
had.
got 4 more to go.
Wow, that's insane.
Right, Matt.
It's quite impressive though.
Matt is in the inbox. BBK, not that Matt. BBK week 3. Hi all, in brackets, the two of you.
Is that
And the
Matt, is
listeners.
it Matthew P?
No.
Oh, Matt J.
I'm once again writing this just before the eviction. I've had some change of heart since last week,
Oh.
in the fact that I didn't vote Marcello, but Izaaz.
Sorry, we're not reading out the rest
You're
of your
part
email.
of the problem.
Sorry, we've just deleted that. Why?
It's
Why
okay.
did you do this,
I-
Matt?
It's good to have views that aren't ours on the app.
Of course it is.
Mainly to make Ali suffer more.
Oh yeah, I remember Matt had some tasty takes last week.
Tasty take. I'm now to the point where Ali is one of the most hated housemates ever, alongside Helen. Come on, you can't put Ali alongside Helen Wood.
Oh my God.
She's very manipulative, and I felt Dean had to force himself to agree with her throughout the week to keep the peace, as she starts arguments so easily.
I don't agree with that.
Hoping for an... I can't believe you can listen to this with our opposing views. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the fact that Matt
But
can
I
listen.
like listening to things with opposing views.
Hoping for an Ali, Lily, Halloween... Oh my God, that would kill the show for me. Halloween backdoor eviction.
But why?
Backdoor?
Why would you hope for
First
that?
off, I've got issue with the backdoor because last year they did it like they cut the live feed.
Oh, yeah.
They booted Kerry out the back door, so
Yeah.
she didn't get a crowd reaction, and we
Yeah.
didn't get a live interview. So
Yeah. I know, but
I
they
don't
always
like
do
that.
it. They always do it though.
Following your question from last week, I want Thomas in the final as he hasn't offended me yet. Like I want the really bland people who haven't
Yeah,
offended me.
what
Sorry,
the
Matt,
fuck?
no shade. I want Thomas in the final as he hasn't offended me yet, like most of them have. Even if he doesn't get much screen time, he's nice enough. They won't nominate him. He's
That's true.
better than the boring Tom from last year, who I had to Google this week to remind me who that was. I think they're similar calibre of
No,
housemate.
this Thomas is nicer. But yeah,
Okay.
entertainment-wise,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
similar,
okay.
yeah.
Overall, the production and tasks have been much better this series, but I think they can do more with the space. Now we've seen how big that warehouse is. Oh yeah, they've been showing the warehouse on Late and Live quite a lot. We weren't allowed to show it, but
Oh,
Late and Live are.
I didn't know they had.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they've got space for... Well, no, so they probably could make bigger task area, to be fair.
Thanks,
We didn't get
Matt.
to walk around the full perimeter of the house,
No,
did we?
we
So we
didn't
couldn't
walk
really
around the
tell,
whole
but it
way,
was...
no.
What is weird about going... We said this probably after we went in there, but what's weird about going into the hangar is like the Big Brother house feels big already inside,
Yeah.
but what's outside is even bigger.
Yeah.
That blows my mind a little bit. Next is an email about Nathan. This Nathan guy, just what the fuck, man?
This is from Jack.
Yeah. Can you imagine living with him? His smug face, his faux naivete. Is that actually a word? Naivete.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But we don't use that, don't we? Say naivety.
No, it's faux naivete.
His hideous flip flops. He struts around like he fucking owns the gaff.
He does.
He deserves the nipple twist to end all nipple twists. The purplest nurple he's written. Is it?
Yeah, that is a thing.
Nurple.
The purple nurple.
What's the purple nurple?
It's like when you twist someone's nipple, it goes purple.
Awful, just awful. P.S. Shout out to the Red Witch. Ali is somebody I have rather mixed feelings about, but will always admire for her unflappable demeanour and stupendous hair. The tone and condition of her hair. I mean, good grief. It's just flawless, isn't it? He's
really into hair at the moment.
He's put the nail polish emoji.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Jack. It is flawless. How is it that flawless?
Absolutely flawless.
I'm not going to tell you who this... They've blown their cover, literally, in the first line. Why is the subject line... Oh, no, the subject line is, all right, bro. Hello, this is Gary speaking.
Oh, Gary.
Well, it's not. It's one of you two reading this aloud. You know it's me. Because Lindsay never reads the emails, actually.
I know, because I read all the fucking notes, that's why. I've lost my voice by then.
Reading this aloud, so I can make you say anything here. Poop, fart, tit, Gary rules with a Z. That is very childish.
I like that.
Anyways, what a stupid eviction result tonight.
Yep.
How the ever-loving donkey balls has that even happened? Fuming. But that's not why I'm here ranting inside your little box. Ooh, matron. I just wanted to say publicly that I love you both, and you've been a great source of strength I relied on during the darkest time of my life.
Oh, wow.
Your humour, your love and friendship mean the absolute world to me.
Aww.
So this is a public thank you from me to you.
Oh, that's
Thank
sweet.
you. Oh,
Oh.
that's quite moving.
Wasn't expecting that.
No, I thought it was going to be about the t-shirt. Love you both, and I'll add something else BB related here so it doesn't seem as random. Crown the witch. Love you loads, Gary.
Aww, Gary, we love you too.
Thanks, Gary. I love you too. We love you too. And it's nice to have been able to support you, and I'm happy that you're not in such a dark place anymore.
Oh, sweet. A heartwarming end to the inbox.
Well, there's one more.
Oh, never mind.
So still good time to ruin the tone.
All downhill from here.
Or even bring it back up. Who sees? Who knows? Who knows? Who sees? Big Brother sees. We'll see, I mean.
Yeah, they steal that chicken, that's for sure.
I guess Izaaz didn't have any pizzazz.
Nice. Nice.
It's Tom from the Spotify comments, which we haven't logged in to approve yet, but we do see them.
Sorry, I think we fucked up because we were saying you were criticising us, but you actually weren't. Was it that? Yeah, it was. Yeah, he said
you were saying that.
He said you spent too long in the other place, and you're getting the wrong end of the stick because we were being defensive.
Will they ever release the percentages? So curious about this week's vote breakdown. Anyway, hopefully I'll be in the late and live audience this time next week.
Oh.
After nearly 25 years of watching it on TV, I'm popping my BB virginity.
Yeah.
I want to manifest Rissa Cox as a panellist. Well, you've missed the boat on that one. That was Ryland's doing. Tom from the Spotify comments. Well, that was short and sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
Was that just to tell us that he's going on late and live?
Tom, let us know when you're on there, but we don't know what you look like, so we can't look out for you.
Well, send us a picture.
Tell us what you're wearing.
Yeah, tell us what you're wearing. No watermelons.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I would love to see the percentages as well, but I just don't think they do that.
No,
that's not fair, though, is it?
Especially not with this one.
When we're making the vote, when we're deciding, we should know where our votes are going.
It's strange, because in a way they could easily show it, but I guess it kind of spoils...
Just put it on Twitter tomorrow.
Yeah, but if someone's, like, way ahead, like, if, you know, someone got no % of the vote or something, then you know they might win.
They used to tell us back in the day.
Did they?
Yeah, on Channel 4 they would tell us.
Oh.
Or maybe after the series they would release them.
Oh, fair enough.
But I don't know. I think we do have a right to know. Anyway, thank you to everyone that emailed. That was a jam-packed inbox.
Oh my God.
I don't know how long this has been in total, but thanks for being here. Lindsay's ready to keel over. Email us with your views to bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
Tweet us at bbonblast. or tweet us individually, like at @BB_Superman.
Wait, there was a response on Twitter.
Or-
Just very quickly.
or-
Oliver replied to us on Twitter, and I
Yeah.
need to get this in because it's very, very short.
Yeah.
Oliver just said, loving the series. It's actually been iconic. Just need more arguments. Well, you might get that. Thomas is a bit of a letdown, though. There you go. Sorry. Now we
Okay.
can move on to the end.
That's fine. Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Have you done your handle already? Yes.
Yeah, I did the Twitter one.
Follow me at BB_Superfan.
I did yours too.
Oh. Then we're done. Our work here is done.
Thanks so much. If you've lasted this long, good for you.
Lily for the next HOH.
Oh,
Let's manifest
please,
that.
we need it.
And we need Marcello out next week.
Oh God, I'm worried he's not going to be up even. No,
I don't
Anyway,
Thanks for listening.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Just like you did this week.
Thanks so much. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Did you know using your browser in incognito mode doesn't actually protect your privacy? Take back your privacy with IPVanish VPN. Just one tap and all your data, passwords, communications, browsing history, and more will be instantly protected. IPVanish makes you virtually invisible online. Use IPVanish on all your devices, anytime you go online at home and especially on public Wi-Fi. Get IPVanish now for 70% off a yearly plan with this exclusive offer at ipvanish.com/audio.